Hello and welcome to In Your Ear Radio After Dark. I am your host, Latoya. So happy to be with you tonight on this lovely Saturday here in Las Vegas. Cold weather's pretty nice. I could actually stand outside without a jacket. So it's like in the mid to high 60s, might be dropping now. But lovely, lovely, lovely. I hope y'all all are having a good evening. Thank you for joining us today. We got a good show tonight. We're going to let our hair down. Make sure y'all get y'all drinks together and y'all drink word. You have a suggested drink word, and I'm going to go ahead and share this video. Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching live on Facebook and YouTube. And I'm almost done. All right. Got it out the way. All right. Okay. So how you guys doing out there? Good evening. I'm so excited to be with you today, just to let our hair down this evening and just talk about things that matter, some shit that don't really matter, right? But we're going to talk about it anyway. So let's see. I got my drink here. Good to go. And happy Black History Month, too. Happy Black History Month. Okay, so I got my day one crew with me today. This evening, I got first caller pulling up with me. We're gonna also have Miss Trish in the building and GB. So I'm really, really excited to get their perspective on a whole lot of things, y'all. We're gonna talk about T.I., Wendy Williams, T.I. and Tiny, Wendy Williams, Salt and Pepper, Spinderella. We got so much to talk about. A lot of things I know that you guys have been seeing trending and talking and having conversations about. We're going to talk about today, and big up some people for Black History Month. Courtside Karen, yep, you on our list too. So it's about to go down. All right, first call. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you in over there because I see you. Yay, yay.
Yeah. What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm good. How you?
I'm good. It's Saturday, right. And just kick back in the house. You know how I go.
Right.
How you doing over there? How you COVIDing?
I'm good. Same old. Just working at home.
Yeah. Hey, Denise, I see you on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Let me see. I got my you got your, what is this? Yes. Cheers. Sparkling apple cider. Okay. So so you COVIDing good. I'm COVIDing good. It's crazy because the Super Bowl is coming up.
I know, right?
And it kind of gives me the memories because usually my cousin sends out a group text and invites everybody to come hang out at the Super Bowl. And it's always sweet because, when we get together, we get to catch up with the family. So it's cousins, aunties, uncles, it's all of us, generations. And, we chop it up and eat. And I don't even watch football. Like, and especially now since what they did to Kaepernick. So
I was just going to ask
I'm definitely there for the food.
Right. Yeah.
And the company, of course. Company.
Any reason to celebrate, barbecue and cooking?
Yes.
Any reason?
Yes.
We with it.
So I'm kind of missing that, but it's okay. I still get to be with somebody that I love and be in the comfort of my home and be safe and still have all the amenities, just not all the people, right?
Right.
So I'm happy about that. What you gonna do for Super Bowl?
Oh, no, it's just me and the family. I'm gonna watch, of course, and probably throw something on the grill and all that good stuff. And nothing big though.
You don't have a team? You didn't pick a team?
Well, I'm rooting for Tom Brady.
Oh, just wherever he go. That's you didn't say the team. You just said Tom Brady.
Yeah, the Tom Brady.
Play the whole game.
I call him the Tom Brady's. They're in Tampa Bay. I call him the Tom Brady's. I just want to see history be made. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm rooting for history.
I ain't mad at you, so I don't know. I'll be there for the commercials.
The halftime show.
For halftime.
Right.
And food. I'm gonna be making it, but it's still.
I don't even know who's performing this year.
I don't either. But them commercials be lit, so I'm ready for that.
I'm here for that.
Okay. Let me see what Miss Trish what she gonna do for the Super Bowl. I'm bringing my girl Miss Trish, another one of my day ones. Thank you for joining us.
I was having some technical difficulties. Listen they don't want me to be great.
No, they don't. The devil is a lie.
Right.
They want you to be great. So how you doing? What y'all doing for Super Bowl?
You know what? I put in a ticket.
Oh, okay.
So I can win $400.
What? Who you betting on?
Oh, I don't know.
I think the word tonight might be I don't know. That was epic.
My husband was asking me all these questions. He was like, "Okay, so what you think gonna happen? Who gonna get the first?" And I'm like,
Right, yeah,
I just told him all the stuff. He was like, "All right, there's your ticket." I don't know who the hell I'm.
Right.
What happened to Miss Toya?
She didn't check herself out.
They don't want her to be great. They don't want us to be great.
I'm telling you.
Black History Month.
A technical error like that. You see that?
It's Black History Month. They ain't trying to let us be great.
Yeah. See, but you know what? They can't hold us back. They can't hold us back. We see you on Facebook Live, Shanta. How you doing? Hey, Genuinely Poised. I see you too. Thank you for joining us on YouTube Live. Thank y'all. So y'all know how we gonna do though. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick though, since we're talking about sports.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard about 50 and Floyd possibly? Are y'all here for that? 50 Cent and Floyd fighting.
I would love to see that.
Y'all haven't heard none of that?
50 Cent to get his ass knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
He is not a professional boxer. You cannot just think you can fight a professional boxer that's been boxing for years and years and years and win. And
arguably the greatest ever, the greatest to do it.
That's a money grab.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah, but I'm here for it though.
Hey, Amari, I see you on YouTube Live. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm with that. And if 50 get knocked out, I'm here for that too. So
me too. Because I never gonna forgive him for killing off Ghost. I can't do it.
I don't even watch it, but everybody mad about it.
Yeah.
Everybody mad about it.
I'm actually liking Tyreek a little bit better though.
Yeah.
I think we all are. We went from hating them to kind of like, yeah, all right.
Right. Yeah.
Shanta said 50 changed his mind about the boxing match.
I bet you the hell he did.
Yeah, I bet he did. Got some good sense.
Hey, LeBron. I see you on YouTube Live. Thank you for joining us. Y'all funny in the chat. So thank you for joining us in the chat too. Yeah, just talking about sports in the Super Bowl. I don't watch football. I'm still kind of protesting, but I'm a team player. I get together with my family and I get involved with traditions. And like I said, the food be good. Company's usually pretty good. So ain't nothing wrong with it, right?
And food and the commercials. I can't wait for the commercials.
Yeah, that's what I said. The commercials and the halftime. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm just happy to be here in this Black History Month. Like this is the best time to be live when we can, during the month that we celebrate our greatness as a people that I just feel like are not recognized. Like we're like the forgotten and they're trying to bury us people, So it's always a celebration.
Always. And today is Bob Marley's birthday. Just FYI.
Yeah. I saw a picture. Somebody posted a picture. What'd you say, Trish?
I said little Black history fact.
Yes, it's his birthday. Shout out to him. I saw a picture with him and the Jackson's mom. What is mama's name? Miss Jackson. So that was just historic just to see that.
Crap.
Yeah.
We know Joe though.
Do we just say mama?
I forget her name.
Nobody's saying.
Oh my God. What? Oh Lord. Now
why can't we remember that?
The nerd in me has to look that up. Catherine.
Yeah, we gotta know.
Catherine Jackson.
Catherine Jackson. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Catherine Jackson. So shout out to Black Lives Matter because they've been doing their thing and they're getting recognized. There was a Norwegian lawmaker has nominated Black Lives Matter. I guess he's with the Global Racial Justice Movement for 2021. You guys hear about that for the Nobel Prize?
I did hear about that.
Yeah. The nomination letter was sent by Pete Eddie. He's a socialist left member of the Storting Norway's parliament. I didn't even know all of this went into like nominating people and, being of some prestige. You know what I'm saying? To nominate somebody and to get the Nobel Peace Prize. We know somebody used to give it to whoever. Anyways, he nominated. Listen, he nominated Black Lives Matter for their struggle against racism and their racially motivated violence. He said awarding this Peace Prize to Black Lives Matter as the global strongest force against racial injustice. He said it will send a powerful message that peace is founded on equality, solidarity, and human rights, and that all countries must respect those basic principles. I felt that.
I love it.
I'm with
I
that.
felt that.
I love it.
I said that's what it's all about. I mean, there'll be no peace without peace, right?
Right.
Yeah. So that's what's up. So who y'all shouting out anybody for Black History Month? No. No.
Shit, me. I'm Black. I'm unapologetic Black every day. So
I heard that.
I know. I don't know. I just think that all the Black people in the world that's still here, still in their right mind, still, you know, fighting to be mentally in order to push forward and move the needle, because we, you know, we could really be in a really messy place right now. More of us, I'll say that, because some of us are unstable, and I know we're gonna talk about that later, but but I just shout out to all the Black people and everybody. But I mean, it's Black History Month, so that's where we, you know, that's our focus. You know, that's raising these Black kids in this time, and then just keeping them positive, keeping them motivated, keeping them educated. You know, they're at home, you know, trying to do. Please, the parents are having to really step in and step up and make sure their child doesn't get left behind, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a time out there, and everybody should pat themselves on the back.
Yeah.
Right. Shout out to the kids too, because it requires a lot of discipline to sit in front of that camera when you used to be in class. I'm witnessing with my kids, you know, they need to take breaks here and there. I mean, they could play video games all day long, but with the class and schoolwork, it's a little different. So shout out to the kids for remaining disciplined and, you know, putting their best foot forward.
Yeah, that's shows determination for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
And integrity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
It's ways, you know, skip school.
Yeah, just think about the kids who are at home and their parents are at work.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Not working from home, but so they literally have to train themselves, you know, to make it happen.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of kids that's not doing the work, man.
Right,
I just feel really bad.
Really?
Oh, please.
I heard.
Yeah.
Wow. So what are they gonna do when it's time to graduate? They're just gonna hold them back?
Yeah, no child left behind. They're gonna push their asses right through like they do everybody else. They're not trying to educate these kids.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, so we as parents gotta step up and do our part.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Speaking of people who have no education,
damn.
This is or need to get them some education. How about that? They didn't skip out on some classes. Some didn't happen. Did you know that the high majority of the insurrectionists, you know, that happened January 6th, all the crazy white people, didn't vote? Like they was up at, you know, Capitol Hill tripping about illegal voting, that the election was stolen and they didn't vote. So this saying many involved in an insurrection professed to being motivated by patriotism, falsely declaring that Trump was the rightful winner of the election. That's why they was out there.
You got a lot of nerves to be scaling the wall at the Capitol and didn't even vote. What you mad about? You ain't even vote.
How ignorant is that?
Yeah.
Well, that would explain a lot. It explains it all to me.
The lack of education. Like, how stupid are you? You got to vote in order for it to count. Yeah, that's why you lost.
That explains a lot.
So they mad about an election they thought was stolen, yet they didn't even participate in. Got you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
you think, how many of them people you think actually graduated? Not to say that people don't graduate ain't smart, but I'm just saying. Didn't graduate high school or elementary school. I'm just saying. You gotta be slow. Yeah. You gotta be.
Right.
Some ain't right.
So Denise said that people should have their kids repeat the year of school. Throw the whole.
Damn. No.
Is that how you feel?
I'm not doing it again.
Now, can you imagine the same teacher? It's gonna be different students, though. Hopefully.
That's a catch-22. That's a tough place to be in.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, in your ear, radio after dark. We in the building.
Did we get our
I'm-
word yet?
Huh?
No,
Did we do our word
the
yet?
drink word.
No, nobody put their drink word out. No.
It should be black.
I was just
Black,
listening to it right out of my mouth.
black,
Yeah,
black on black, black my skin.
everything
Okay.
black.
Let's see. Yeah. Shanta's saying some of the kids were falling behind anyway before COVID. Yeah, so imagine this is just worse for them, right?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just worse. All right, so we said the drink word is black.
I don't know if
Black.
somebody else got a better one.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait and see. Y'all better get in.
Going
So,
once.
anybody getting vaccinated yet?
I'm gonna go on and wait it
Yeah, you
out.
feel me? Yeah.
And just kind of see and let them get the kinks out,
Yeah. I say the same thing. So how do you explain this then, though? Because you got rich people going to Black communities to get the vaccine.
Why? Driving in neighborhoods to get it?
Yeah, they're because they're running out in their community and they figure they can buy their way. I don't know really. I don't know how they're able to do that. But it's some kind of way they're doing it.
But maybe the waiting list isn't so long because we ain't actually knocking on the doors like let me in.
So see, but honestly, though, I ain't even mad at that though. You know what I mean? If you can afford to come in and get vaccinated, and I don't want to no way, so who am I to say, "Oh, get up out of here"? Because I ain't getting it. So be my guest. Come up here and get it.
I don't know.
One thing I like about that is that we know that certain kinds of vaccines isn't just being sent to certain neighborhoods, because that was a concern of mine.
Right, true that.
These motherfuckers just gonna get us. I just don't trust our government. Really, just did a number on us. This whole time we've been here, so the trust is just not there for me.
Yeah.
So
I
what's
think
been
that's with a lot of people.
With the vaccine? What's been the response with the vaccine? I mean, is it? I mean, they tell us it's been effective, but since people have been getting it, has people been responding well to it?
I know a few people that have taken it, and they said one person, she said she just has a sore arm. She just did her first dose, and she's waiting to do her second.
Yeah, that's the only feedback I'm getting as well. Sore arm, and then tired. Like they're just tired.
Yeah.
They just want to go home and go to sleep.
Wow.
So.
It says,
but then I'm also keeping up with the Pfizer and the Moderna.
Oh,
okay. I want to know which one did y'all?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, I know for sure somebody took the Pfizer. So.
And then Johnson & Johnson coming out too, right? With the one that's like 76% effective or something like that.
I just saw that.
Johnson.
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy.
You know how the 800 number just came out with Johnson & Johnson and the talcum powder? I just feel like it's going to be some 800 numbers in a few years that people are going to need to call. Like,
what
if
can
you
do?
The vaccine between this month and this month, call 1-800.
Right, yeah. If you or one of your loved ones has been injected with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, please call 1-800. Do you know somebody who? That's crazy.
That's
they went from
crazy. No, you know that's gonna happen though. That's creepy. But some states are. I don't know. I don't think that this whole vaccine thing should be state controlled. I think it should be like government controlled to the level of maybe having the National Guard distributed, because we're having the same problem where certain states aren't getting what they need as far as helping people who are fighting against COVID, right? How do you not have enough vaccinations? And then the states are being able to decide how they're going to distribute. So in some states, it's based on age or, priority as far as being an essential worker or something like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but it's up to them. It's up to them how they want to decide per state. And people are fighting over. So that's why in some states you got these rich folks going to other states where they know it's easier to get in. I don't know. That's just my take on it.
I say they go. Go ahead and go. I'm not mad.
He said go. But there's a shortage in the Black community. I thought the story was that we were just not signing up for it.
Oh,
right?
that's
I
not
thought that was the story. But like states like Chicago, the mayor Lori Lightfoot, she announced that her administration plans to increase the number of doses to the city Black and brown communities, because those are the groups that have been hit the hardest there. So it's not that people aren't signing up. There's not enough.
Mm.
And then you got people creeping in. And in Boston, they said the main problem is access. Yeah, they creeping in. Boston is, the main problem is access to the vaccine for the city's Black and brown neighborhoods, so they say, and the problem with that is in Boston is they don't have access. It's not close. Like in the white community, it's accessible, it's nearby. In these Black and brown communities, they got to travel far. You know how they try to do with voting, make it harder for you and inconvenient for you,
right?
Rather than being able to just mail in your ballot. Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm sitting it out too. I'm sitting it out. People getting on private jets to make it happen with this vaccine. These rich folks,
that's crazy.
And the cold part is, since January, we've lost 80,000 lives. It was the nation's deadliest month. Do they mean for the year? Because the year just started. They're trying to trick us.
Right. Yeah. Wordplay.
I'm just asking. Yeah. So shout out to Jimmy who said just vitamin D3, zinc, greens of the earth, right? Yeah, no, why aren't they speaking about that, about staying healthy? Because the argument, I've heard some people, they're saying stuff like, well, it's not as effective as a vaccine. That's why they're not pushing natural.
Right.
Very effective. And that's what we need to be pushing in the Black community.
Yeah.
Since there's a shortage of the vaccine, push immune system, you know.
Natural preventative measures.
Yeah.
Now, what's the protocol if you already have it? If you already have it, are you still you just treat it like a cold, or what are you doing? You just laying up hoping it pass, or
what do you mean?
If you have COVID?
If you already have COVID, I mean, are you doing like Jim said, are you doing vitamins, zinc, treating it like a cold, or are you just laid up hoping it pass?
I think you definitely treat it like a cold, but it just depends. I think everybody has different symptoms and different things happening. It's not the same for everybody. So that's why some people end up in the hospital and on the respirators and all of that. But a lot of people, they say they have it, they get the, the positive result or whatever, and they send them home and tell them to quarantine for 14 days.
Right.
And, so maybe they don't have as bad symptoms. I don't know.
See, and that's why I'm asking, because every time I hear somebody get COVID, they say, okay, I just quarantined 14 days. I'm back good, go back to work. And they're not talking about, well, I'm taking Theraflu, I'm drinking orange juice, or they're not saying what they're doing to help accelerate the process. So that's why I was asking.
Yeah. Well, I think the recovery rate is really high. It's like in the 90s.
Okay, that's good. So I don't want to have no parts of it at all.
Right.
Exactly.
Listen, and I don't want to have no parts of no Karens no time soon in life. You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Like, do they ever stop? Now we got courtside Karen. What's the 411? Like, what? Who?
I want to know what was she doing at the game? Are we open? Is everything open?
Apparently, Atlanta been open.
The Super Bowl open to at least what? I think 75% or less.
Something like that. Or I forget. I want to say 25, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure about the numbers as far as, but I know 30,000 seats are going to be blocked off, so they're going to have little cardboard people.
Okay.
So the rest is open for grabs at the Super Bowl.
It's so like every other seat then, like.
Some when I saw on TV this morning, they have like 4 seats blocked off. So I guess if you come in as a group, they block off that section, and then it's like 4 seats spaced out, and then it's I don't know. It just
but now I was surprised to see fans at the NBA game, because the NBA they've been doing a good job of spearheading like social justice movements and standing innovative. Aside from social justice, they do a good job of standing innovative. So to see fans at their game, that tripped me out.
That's why I was confused. I was like, how did we even get to a courtside Karen? And LeBron did not cuss that lady out.
No.
Right.
He said good lying ass.
Right.
Listen, they showed all kind of audio. I didn't hear any cuss words, did y'all?
Oh no, not from. I think
He
mentioned
might
him
have
being on
said
steroids.
sit your
He said,
ass
"With
down, but he
something
ain't
like
call
that."
all kind of. I mean, I would have said sit your ass down. I mean, that's normal, right?
And
Yeah.
right, yeah. And then with her apology, she talked about it's good trash talking. She called him. What she say? I think she called him a bitch. Said, "I'll fuck you up."
What?
And it's like, hold on, that's not trash talking. You a fan?
Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, and you know, like as far as I'm concerned, it's one thing to talk trash as relates to sports, but LeBron, he's probably one of the greatest human beings on earth. You know what I mean? As relates
Yeah.
from an athletic background.
Well, I'll say this. So I'm pretty sure Savannah was ready to put in a little work. That's all.
Yeah.
Listen, so he basically he the one who dubbed her that name, courtside Karen, LeBron James. Is that the name he
I
gave
think
her?
he did, yeah,
They
it's
call her the high
appropriate.
profile heckling heckler, the high profile heckler.
Yeah.
So she apologized though. So for those who may
It
not
was
know,
weak.
what really did happen? She apologized. She said for her outburst. She said she's also been cleared to return to the Hawks games along with the rest of her party that got kicked out of Monday's game against the Los Angeles Lakers. And she said that the Hawks conducted an investigation into the incident and will not ban the 4 fans who were ejected on Monday from future games.
Well, from what I hear, it was some trash talking between her old ass husband and LeBron, and she felt the need to interject and say something. Just shut the hell up and
Right.
watch the game. Like this is not your lane, Karen.
Right. And then in her first apology, she was saying she was defending her husband. Huh?
Yeah.
From what? I mean, if they talking trash, that's what we
The
do
grown-ass
as men in sports.
Yeah. And the court too? Come on.
Right.
Karen,
Hey,
wow.
Mr. G
She wanted
Quimby.
her 15 minutes of fame. That's what that
That's
was.
it.
What up, GB?
Yeah.
What's happening? What's happening,
Good evening.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm on a tardy bus today. I was having technical difficulties. I guess there was
Technical
background check or
difficult.
something.
It's been happening. It's been happening. We've
I don't
all
want us to be
so
great.
far.
I'm here
Most
now,
of
though.
us.
We in the house. We in the house like quarantine. What's happening with y'all?
Turn your volume up.
Is that good right there?
Yeah, I like that better.
That's
Thank
better.
you.
All right.
So what you doing for the Super Bowl? What you got going on?
I ain't gonna drink tomorrow, so today I'm faded like a barbershop.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why you not drinking tomorrow?
Because I go hang out with my
Is he
uncle.
drinking today?
He
No,
recovering, so yeah, so he recovering, so
So you don't want to be like a hindrance?
Exactly. So yeah, I just try to go be a support system, so I try to be in my right mind or whatever.
I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I try to be on point, man. That's my hero, so I try to make sure I can do what I can do for him in a sober mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it. That's
but
amazing.
I'm getting it in tonight.
Where your drink at?
Yeah.
Right. Where your drink?
Here. Look, I'm really hydrated right now. It's
What's our word? Did we ever get a word?
Yeah, we gotta get our word. And Shanta
I thought it
asked
was
me
black.
what I'm drinking. This is sparkling cranberry apple cider.
So I started off with Seagram's vodka, and now I just since I got home and got online with y'all, I'm on this Zen. Uncle Stoney put me on that 7 Zens, right? It's a good red wine, put you on your back pockets real quick, like. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I transition. I'm home
All
though,
right.
so if I fall out right now, I'm still good.
Right.
Mac, what's happening with you, man?
What's happening? What's happening with you?
Oh man, it's good, bro.
That's right.
It's good, man.
So that's the drink word.
Is it black? Drink word black.
Blackity black. All right.
Okay.
Listen, yeah, your mic, it just sounds so distant. I don't know if it's just me.
Speaker then, because my laptop is incooperative right now, so
okay.
I think it's trying to tell me to upgrade. It's like 10 years old, so in electronic world and the tech world, that's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see
Okay.
if
So
I-
shout out to Jimmy. Said word to Mr. Banks.
Brother Jimmy,
Valentine's Day coming up. What y'all doing? Anybody doing anything for Valentine's Day?
I
Nah,
don't know. Probably nothing
nah.
special.
I
I've
never
been
really do
married
much
for a
anyways.
long time.
Right.
What you? Yeah. Me?
Yeah. What's up with you? You got anything going on?
No. I just hope I wake up and we'll just take it from there.
Yeah. As far as as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned, outside's still closed.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Right. But I mean, you can still do something at home.
Yeah. I mean, I may figure something out.
Yeah.
I mean, but as of now, outside closed, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll throw some steaks on the grill and I'll steam some lobsters or something like that. Do something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We can't hear you over there, Mr. Banks, GB.
can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
much better.
I turned the speaker.
It's going in and out now.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't hear
So,
you.
Okay, now we can hear you.
You
we
fade in
playing
and
it.
out. You might have, yeah.
You need to upgrade your phone too. Phone,
Yeah,
laptop, what the
You
hell?
said,
Oh, regular ass shit.
I be grabbing my phone. I be grabbing my
Right.
phone
You
and
ain't
light.
get no stimulus.
Yeah,
Drop
when
my
you
phone
get
and
your
light at
check,
work.
go get you some stuff together.
I dropped my phone and light at work. Y'all gotta excuse me, man.
You got to get that construction grade.
Yeah, I do. I gotta put the case on it. I gotta like a protection thing, but I don't use it.
Yeah. But you
So-
know, on the heels of Black History Month, we still celebrating Black businesses here on In Your Ear Radio and In Your Ear Radio After Dark. So I'm going to
Yeah.
give a shout out to a local business here in Las Vegas, located right in the 89106 historic West Side community, artistry and bouquets. So you want to get your lady or your guy, somebody a nice setup for Valentine's Day, you can do that, or maybe their birthday coming up, or maybe, you know, you in trouble, or you just a nice person, you want to get them something. And then you, all occasions, weddings and, you know, other things as well. So they're located right in Vegas, artistryboutiques.com at 1240 West Owens Avenue. If you guys want to, if you're looking for a floor. So
I was unaware of that. That's good information right there. I didn't even know.
yes, that's right. See, you smart, you taking notes. I like that.
Yeah, that's as we're talking about a Valentine's Day. What do you think T.I. and Tiny doing for Valentine's Day?
Woo! I don't know. They gonna live it up. They gonna do some freaky stuff.
I think they're looking for somebody that's gonna honor that non-disclosure.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
yeah.
wondering, like, y'all didn't learn from Beyonce and them. Y'all needed an NDA.
I'm
Like-
saying.
It's real, man.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. All that stuff cannot not be true. That was a lot of
As
shit.
a,
So
As-
okay. Since we on that subject, right?
Yeah, that's a black topic.
I don't know all the rumors. I don't know all the facts, but from what I heard, it's just been a bunch of a lot going on. But it was all consensual, right?
Right.
Am I
Right.
mistaken?
Well, I don't know. It's actual if you put somebody something it is and their alter state. I mean, is that consensual?
Yeah, that's not. I say that is not
That's
consensual.
let Bill Cosby out.
Yeah.
You know what? When I grew up, it was certain classes of individuals who did what they do. You know what I mean? You got individuals that smoke primos, and that's weed mixed with cocaine, and then you got cats that smoke sherm. That's PCP for those who don't know, and then you got the weed smokers, and that was a group that I gravitated to. So you knew if you're gonna mess with the sherm smokers, you're gonna smoke some sherm. If you go mess with the primo smokers, you're gonna smoke a primo. So it's like you know what you're signing up for.
right. Now
Well,
with
I'm gonna let you.
now with T.I. and Tiny, what's been alleged as criminal? I mean, is there any charges filed?
Y'all know.
Because I'm under the impression they just some old freaks. They get their freak on, and that's
Now,
their
that's a
business.
good point. I haven't heard that about any charges.
I haven't heard anything about charges.
I just
but
heard about
some-
allegations.
Yeah.
And
Some of the
naturally,
people didn't know what they were taking though.
But see, man, when you're a big old freak like that, you taking all kind of stuff. You just saying, you just ain't coming in the room like, hey, where the party at? What's that? No, I'm just saying, I believe
Is the
based
word
on.
freak?
So, oh my. but no, but from what I understand, from everything I'm hearing, maybe Tiana and Tiny, there's some big old freaks. You know what I mean? And when
I didn't know.
When you that freaky, I mean, of course, there's drugs and alcohol and stuff involved. So you know, it come with territory, if you ask me.
And, okay, so I read allegedly that he knowingly had something that was transmitted to other people and they didn't know.
Oh, the plot
and some of them I want to say he was supposed to use protection, but then removed it allegedly.
So
that's
her name is Sabrina Peterson. She was a former family friend of T.I. and Tiny, and she's accusing the rapper of holding a gun to her head in front of children. She said they are involved in sex trafficking and drugging. You know, I guess they're partners. Tiny said she responded to this by saying, "I can't do her voice. Hold up."
Go ahead. There you go.
So you want to hear abuse to train your sons? I cannot do Tiny. He was just, she said he was just uncle 2 years ago. Now, when did you say my husband assaulted you? Did you change your mind or you change it back? And she also said, what's up with you today, Pooh? I'm confused. Stop harassing my family. You strange. Everybody know you've been special. And face slice and seminar lady, that's what she called her. Please get help, but leave us alone. So that was Tiny's response.
Those heavy allegations.
I would like to
allegations.
I would like to know if there was any type of financial inquiry before she made that statement. I would just like to know. You know, inquiring minds would like to know.
What you mean financial inquiry?
I think she said
extortion. It sounds like it's what he's trying to say here.
Yeah, I think basically she said, if y'all don't give me $1 million, you know, I'm paraphrasing right now. I don't know that woman. If y'all don't give me $1 million, I'm gonna tell them about the wild sex parties y'all be having. And they was like, go ahead. Who gonna believe you? You know what I mean? And then she put it out there, and they didn't realize the damage done, because even if she did sign the non-disclosure, the damage is done. So she'll take the hit from the judge or the fees or even jail time. The damage is done. You know what I mean? She a kamikaze. She ready to sink the whole ship because she couldn't get what she want.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm partial, maybe I'm being biased, but it just sounds like it's way more to it than that. I think she's a consensual participant, and she's like she's like what do you call it? The employees who get fired or whatever.
Disgruntled.
Disgruntled, yeah. And an opportunity.
She's just disgruntled, and she's carrying concealed weapons, and she's discharging a firearm within city limits into an inhabitant dwelling.
Yeah.
Damn, you sound like enough T.I. expeditiously and
yeah, you gotta use all these big words. Ain't nobody bring dictionary.com with them.
But I am gonna say though, if T.I. and Tiny just having wild sex parties, that's one thing. And if she's alleging that trafficking and guns and all this stuff, and she's lying, she needs to be held accountable. You know, because that's
people were there. Thing. She said people were there when he allegedly held a gun to her head. I can't see somebody just making that up.
Huh?
Yeah. I don't know what to think. I'm gonna tell you two things that I thought about with this case. I need to go back and do the year. I'm trying to get a timing because I look at patterns. You know, T.I. just had a big case a few years back, right, where he had to do some time, and it seemed like they keep coming for him to where he got to go sit down again, on some violation stuff. So I thought about that. But as far as with the drugging situation, ingesting drugs is one thing, whatever you pick, sherm, heroin, weed. But when you talk about spiking somebody's drink, like with Bill Cosby, what was he using? Valiums. That mixture puts you out. And then whatever they were, what she's alleging with T.I. and Tiny was something that was putting them out. So my thing is, and I think idealistically, but I don't know anybody. I can't even think of anybody who would raise their hand to just be put out. Like, you might want to get, elevate your mind or numb your body, but you just want to be knocked out and not know what's happening around you. That's what you're signing up for?
Right.
Well,
So
I mean,
that too.
to play devil's advocate a little bit, I think sometimes you know what you get into, you just overdoing it because you're caught up in the moment. You know what I mean? And maybe they was drugging willingly, but overdid it because they're trying to hang with the big dogs. Won't you?
All of them.
Yeah.
Or the ones that are alleged.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we don't know. We just speculating, though, right? I mean, I love to give their family the benefit because I know there are opportunists out there and extortioners. And like I said, I think that people come for people who are vulnerable, and then when you're doing risky stuff, then it makes it easier to come for you. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope that stuff is innocent. Remember, if, I watch Housewives. So Candy, she had a similar situation with, what's her name? One of the girls, she's not on there anymore, but her name was Phaedra, but she had told another housewife that Candy and her husband, which they like to play like T.I. and Tiny too, seems like.
Allegedly.
Admittedly, I will say. On Candy.
Oh, admittedly?
I don't know about
admitted?
the drugging, but bringing other people into the room.
She said
and women, because the men, and are any men coming in there? Or is it just all for the man to bring another woman in the room? See how this
ain't no, around here? It better not be no sword fighting going on up in there.
This chauvinistic stuff. You wouldn't allow a woman to have fantasies like that, would you? See?
She can have that on her own.
Yeah, but yeah. But
that ain't a fantasy that we necessarily share.
And he can't have that on his own.
Right.
So she make a sacrifice to be with him to go for his shenanigans with another woman. That's all she's doing. In my opinion, I think a lot of these women be just doing. I ain't gonna say it ain't women out there that like women and be want to have that type of relationship. But I think a lot of these women, especially when you deal with people at a certain stature, like you go for what you got to do to be, on that team. You know what I'm saying? So this man like to go, mess around and dibble and dabble. You say, well, we'll do it together.
Right.
Well, from my understanding, she allegedly is like the ringleader.
Tiny?
And the plot thickens. The ringleader.
Like she's the boss. Like she delegates and says what's what, allegedly.
But that's how it goes, though. So that's even with polyamorous lives. When men have multiple wives, the first wife gets to pick. Like, that this man is going to have multiple wives, but you actually get to have say so on who those wives are. So I get that. That's how that's that pimpery manipulation type stuff. I'm being controversial now. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel like you doing, you doing something productive. I'm in charge. You're in charge.
Say it. Let's say it.
Put your hands on the steering wheel, baby.
Together.
Put your hands on the steering wheel, baby.
You in charge. I'm in charge. Listen, T.I. and Tiny, they have agreed to pause their production too on the VH1 reality series.
They should.
Yeah,
it ain't the time.
That's reality TV for you. That's what they should be showing instead of the little fake get-togethers at the gym.
I don't want my kid watching that shit.
They got a bottle of champagne in the gym, finna throw it on somebody. Right, like, man. But now my question is, did T.I. and Tiny say, hey, let's put a pause on the show? Or did VH1 say, hey, y'all got to clean this shit up?
I think it's VH1.
Everything.
It was the money.
Yeah.
It was the money.
Because I read that first of all, it was HBO, I guess, who owns it. But it's VH1. I don't know how this works. But VH1 or whoever the powers that be asked them to pause production. But this article that I read said that T.I. and Tiny agreed. And that sounds about right. Like, you know what I'm saying? They always want to make people sound like they're not their own boss. Like, they might want to just settle down and, deal with an issue right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to be in the limelight the way they are. They dealing with some real trauma.
Yeah. And
that's what I was mentioning about Candy and her husband. It was a lie or a story told, a rumor that they wanted to drug women. And so Phaedra's no longer on the show because Candy ain't having it. She said, no, you talking about I drug people? That's a serious charge. Like, you can't be playing like that. But she said, as long as this woman is on the show, I won't be a part of it. And so Phaedra's not back, and Candy's there, one of the top paid ones there. So it's scary sometimes to think that people would do stuff like that and put you in harm's way like that, and threaten your freedom and already taint your name because the damage has been done.
The damage is done, exactly.
That's how I look at it. Yeah. So I'm just like, wow. So, interesting. Did y'all watch that Kiki Wyatt rant? That lady. Only me and Trish, huh?
I skimmed over it a little bit.
Yeah.
Now Kiki Wyatt, she stabbed her husband, didn't she?
Damn.
Or
That's where we gonna start. All right.
Yeah, he got right to it.
You don't know what that man did to her.
I don't. I'm just asking.
Which husband? 1, 2, or 3?
Right.
Oh man.
And she just had baby 10. Woo, that lady. She's doing it like the old school.
From understanding, so the riot, the little rant that she went on, she basically got mad at a guy for being too pro-black, and he was in how black people and go through yada yada yada. Well, he get it out. Have a seat, Kiki. Get out and like went on a rant like black people are not the only people that has been oppressed. So I don't know. I did a bit of, she has bipolar disorder. There is white. Her father is black and Native American. So she has all this stuff going on. So
she's working with a lot.
Allegedly she's mentally unstable.
Somebody said to call her bipolar is an insult.
Damn. Well, maybe other shit on top of her.
She just had me laughing talking about KFC because she got into some argument with a guy who was just being a comedian, and he said he was offended because she was talking about how KFC was owned by I think this was a black woman, and the recipe was stolen and sold, and this KFC is still making millions off of this family. And he was like, well, I'm offended because I eat at churches, I eat at KFC, Popeye. She just stood there. She was like, I ain't say nothing about churches. And then she just wouldn't laugh. She was like, you fat, you got fat fingers, you a monkey.
You got fat fingers.
Then she told him his hairline needs to come down a little bit. I said, this lady knows she is funny. But yeah, she be on one. Then she flipped the whole thing because now people are like, oh, she, dogging out black men, don't want to hear they cry because she was mad. When you were talking to her, she flipped on the guy and told him Jewish people have suffered. She don't want to hear about black people being oppressed. Jewish people have suffered, and she mentioned other people, and she half white, and just she was having a moment.
So my question is, are we going to sympathize or empathize with her when her kids are of age? Because I'm quite sure she has black kids. They're going to be acknowledged as black kids. Are we going to sympathize or empathize with her when they have their first black experience, dealing with racism or any type of discrimination? Are we going to come to her side and, put her head on our shoulder and say, okay, we feel you, it's going to be okay?
Nope. I think it's going to be the same thing as the black dude who was there at the insurrection and they won't give him no bail.
Right.
He's still bail. And everybody like, well, but he had no business being there. I think it's going to be something like that.
And they letting these white people out that were in offices, putting guns on people.
His black ass ain't had no business over there. Up in them white people business like
right.
that.
I just want to say, in the words of Dick Gregory, stay out the white folks' business.
Amazing.
So I don't think that black, America is gonna be like that. Damn, I don't think they're gonna be like that. If even Kiki gets the police and harassed, whatever, I just don't think that everybody's gonna be like protesting in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna watch at home and be like, damn, that's fucked up.
But you know what? To be fair, here we go. Here I go with the bullshit. To be fair, Kiki, she's right, but the way she's giving it off is dead wrong. You know what I mean? But like I said, I just kind of skimmed over it. I mean, there is more groups than just blacks that's been oppressed, but right now it's not time for that. You know, it's not.
Stop it.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying it's Black History Month, so stop.
Right? Yeah.
Like, just let it.
Yeah. It's not time.
You know, for her. Right.
She sound like Azalea Banks. Sit down.
You know, she also joked and said previously that her mom.
Hold on. Come out. Real quick, y'all. We just gonna call her Azalea, please. Please.
Yeah.
You don't like that Banks part?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
My granddad was dark skinned with a cul-de-sac up here. I represent him to a fullest.
Yeah. Okay.
She ain't the Banks, man. She ain't the
Yeah.
But she said that her mom, she said she didn't know her. She jokingly saying she didn't know her real name till she was 5 because she got called the N-word so much. Her mom is white, her dad is black. And she said this is what her mom was calling her.
Who?
Kiki.
Kiki.
Her mom called her that?
Yeah. And her mom defended it saying, I apologize to anybody who never said the honky word or the pecka, that word and some other cracker.
The mental illness is deep. It runs deep.
Yeah, so.
And is pecka word offensive? Is that a slur?
I think it is a slur, yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I had a friend.
I haven't heard that term since like the early 90s.
She was a white lady, and I asked her that. Not that word, but the other one, redneck. I asked her, was that offensive? And she said, if you have to ask, then
But some of them, because I work in a different atmosphere, and they take pride in that.
They sure do. And those are the same ones that take pride in that flag.
Yeah.
But, we got our words and we take pride in being calling each other.
Like we say, hey, I'm a real one. You know what I mean? Yeah. They take pride in that. And I just be looking like, okay, this is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's offensive though.
Yeah.
And redneck, I think that's offensive, but it depends on who you conversing with.
Yeah.
Honky funny, but it's offensive, huh?
I'm sure. I heard this is George Jefferson.
Man.
See that George Jefferson?
He used to use that word religiously all the time.
That
shit was funny every motherfucking time.
Wow, I remember that.
Hey, hey, that's funny, man. I was just joking. Because age is catching up with me, right? So it's getting really light up here on the crown, right? Really light.
In a little shadow.
The hair piece, but I ain't gonna spray it. I'm not.
You ain't gonna put one of them units up there?
I'll spray it.
That's what's not gonna happen. That's what's not gonna happen.
Hey,
I was like,
people be looking 10 years younger.
I'm cool. I'm all right though. I got a couple grays right here. That's from the last 2 years though, right? But I said both my granddaddies had the George Jefferson. I just said that to my barber like yesterday. So I ain't ashamed to be bald head. I've been bald head all my life since like the 7th grade. You know what I mean? But shout out to George Jefferson and Wheezy.
Yeah, they was something else. I like shows like that. And shout out to Quella, who was commenting on the Kiki Wyatt situation. She said it seems like the most gifted have the most mental health issues. She said she don't believe that Kiki would sing with so much passion with her person, her adversities, and she finds herself always relating to her. So you admitting that you touched? I'm just asking.
But no, I mean she do got a point though. Like those mental illnesses are the ones that we revere as geniuses and the most talented.
Yeah.
Who like Kanye? Because Kanye got mental. And then
Kanye,
they
like
call
this.
him. They call him a genius. Is that
This
what
is-
we're saying?
Well, I'm
Like
just saying,
people
just
that
so,
have.
look at our Kelly, another one. You know what I mean? As talented as talented as he is, he had issues. You know, they say Picasso had issues. I mean, so a lot of people that we revere as these greats had an issue of some kind.
Yeah, they said Hitler, he was a great painter, but he had an issue.
What was his issue?
Jewish people.
and his closet homosexual.
Oh, okay.
That was his issue.
Oh, I didn't know.
He obviously had a problem with them people. Why?
Wait,
I don't know. I mean, yeah, he was a psychopath.
He
Yeah.
had the key. He had the keys to the whole country, but couldn't come out the closet.
So he took it out on them people.
Damn.
You
that
you
what it
said
was?
Picasso? Are we talking? Who we talking about?
Yeah,
Adolf
well, we're
Hitler?
talking about people that were great. They said
With
that
the
that
funny
dude that I was
mustache.
talking about was a great artist, a painter.
Okay,
So
Picasso.
you know, we're saying people that have these extraordinary
No.
talents. I can't paint. I don't think that's a common thing, even though a lot of people can. Singing is an extraordinary talent. If you can really sing, like Whitney Houston.
Talking about, bro, what they call you, bro?
What's that first caller?
Yeah. Oh, first caller said he was talking about the cat with the funny mustache from Germany. That's who we was talking about.
Yeah, Hitler.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
was
she said-
yeah.
He had mental issues. Yeah.
Yeah. who the orange dude thought he was, but he really wasn't. No.
He was trying to be. He
Mhm.
really
He
was.
definitely got mental issues, which I think that people are seeing now. The ones that feel betrayed.
No, but I look at it like this, and this is real spill, soak it up with a sponge. Hey, people that's really crazy.
Hitler was gay.
Oh, told you.
Because I got family members, they really in real life, they crazy. They can't turn it on and off. They don't get a check because they want to, is because that's all they could do for them. So what I'm saying is, people that's really crazy, they can't turn it on and off. These people that play crazy, they turn it on and off. They know when to tone it down and when to turn it up. They ain't really crazy, man. That's how I feel.
You saying Kiki White is not really?
Shame. Yeah. See, yeah, I just saw somebody posted ignorance is not a mental illness. They choose
Yeah.
to be
That's a
ignorant.
fact.
Yeah, shout out to Amara. She just said that.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, and Jimmy saying Kanye, he got around them Kardashians. That's what happened to him.
Nah, I don't know about that. But
Kanye been like that.
that has something to do with they sprinkle some. Hey, you can't eat everybody's spaghetti, man.
Oh man. Oh man.
I can't believe people would do stuff like that with that spaghetti stuff. That just you should go to hell.
That's wild. That's wild.
That's wild.
That's wild. You got Prego.
A lot
That's
of
ragu.
a lot of people will do things to gain, power and control over another person.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
real sick place.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
It is.
That's really sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, yeah. I did a poll in Facebook asking around who would you be willing to swap phones with your mate for a day?
Hey,
I thought-
before we answer that,
Yes.
excuse me. Pardon me. Black. That everybody take a shot. We gotta get on the right level for this one right here. I already put out my disclaimers, all my apologies, so I'm good.
Oh shit, here we go.
Here we go.
It's about to go down.
So what are you
Thank
asking
y'all
each
for
one of
being
us?
in
Would
the
we
chat.
do it?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? You asking each one of us, would we do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Who going first?
I kick it off. Fuck it, I kick it off.
All right, let's go.
Now, would I let my mate have my spouse have my phone? Hell no. All day? No. Hell, you better not look at the time on it. No, I'm just playing. But all day, nah.
Hey, did y'all hear
you
the
bust the
did y'all hear the
goddamn
tone
door
of
down.
voice?
Hell, motherfucker, down.
Hey, Trish,
Yeah, that's
did
Can't look
you
at the
hear the tone
time.
of voice change?
Body language.
He said all day. Wait a minute.
nah. But the funny part about it is, though, it's not that I say no, and I say it jokingly, but there's some truth to that because I mean I won't, but I just feel like it's so personal. You know what I mean? I feel like your cell phone now is so personal. And when I was talking about T.I. and Tiny being big old freaks, they take one to know one. She'll go on my phone and be like, boy, what the hell are you doing? So I'm like, I'm good. I don't need that.
That kind of drama in your life.
She know you a freak already, so she ain't gonna be shocked.
Man, look.
Right?
Look.
She think you're a lowercase freak, not a big case freak, not a big freak.
I'm just fine.
That's funny.
Okay.
Me,
I'll wait. I'll let y'all.
On you. Okay, good. No, go.
Okay. I thought about it. I said, if you got to think about it, you already know the answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
hell no.
So what's your answer? Yes or no?
So I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
And I don't know, because for me, I don't know. I'm not a nosy person, but I think that's like Pandora's box. So it'll lead me to be a nosy person.
Yeah.
So that's where I would went with it, but I don't know.
I can go last because I'm still buffering. my connection ain't all over 100 right now.
I'm saying no as well, and it's not that I'm doing nothing or nothing like that, but I like, okay, I have different chat groups that I'm in, and every day, daily, I send like funny jokes and stuff to certain people or whatever, and it's nothing big, but I wouldn't want nobody to read into that like it's something more than what it is or whatever, because it's not. Two, I put like just different things that's on my mind, like in my notes, you know what I mean? Like something I might be thinking about or something I want to look into. And I don't want to be answering no questions like, well, why you researching this? I don't know. I read some shit that's talked about it and I want to look into it a little later. So I wrote it down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's my business, and I feel like I don't have anything to hide. I don't have anything to hide, but it's just my business. It's my personal business. And then two, that would entail me getting his phone, right?
Yeah.
And with that, I'm way fucking nosy. Like I'm gonna be all up in that motherfucker. Like I don't even need that kind of stress in my life, So I've been and found some shit from 10 years ago, and I just don't need it. So no, I just think that everything is cool. You keep your shit, I keep my shit. If I forget my shit at home, just leave it the fuck there, or I'm gonna come home and get it because I've done that before. No, I'm not switching my phone with you. No.
You ready yet? You warm over there? You want me to read some comments, GB?
I know the satellites are working, right? I know the satellite's working right now. But I'm gonna run it concurrent with what Miss Trish said. And for me, it's just like I'm gonna say no, because I know I have great customer service. It ain't always the best etiquette, but I have great customer service, and that's what it is. I try to make sure every interaction try to make sure every interaction is exchanged with a smile when it's all said and done. Yeah, I learned that from my mama too, by the way.
I don't know if I even want to ask a question about that.
Where y'all drink at? Hold on, where y'all drink at?
For anybody who just hopping in on the live on YouTube and Facebook, thank you for joining us. And we asking a question: would you swap phones with your mate? The drink word is black,
and the answer is hell no.
Yeah, that
for everybody. Ain't nobody with the shit.
Yeah, the politician said a lot over there. I'll say that. So shout out to Marquella on Facebook. She said, in response to, she said, my husband's face unlocks my phone and vice versa. If we need to look something up, the only factor is which phone is closer. If his phone dies, he can find mine. I'm on his or he's on mine. I misplace my phone constantly and I stay keeping his. LOL. No thought behind it. It's just an automatic thing.
No, I didn't say he couldn't get my phone. I mean, he has used my phone for a few things, but like keep it all day.
Right. And then I got to start bullshitting too, though, because I got to start fronting because I know my wife, she do got, my phone passwords and all that stuff. So I taught that shit for the sex of,
we have each other's passwords. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Right. I can get, if I go get it right now, I can get in it and
right. Yeah. Yeah.
But and he can look at mine. He know.
Right.
But all day.
Yeah, all day. All day.
No.
So Jimmy said, what he said is that an argument? It appears to be weak. Whose argument? He said somebody
to hide argument.
Start a fight after maybe a generation.
Everything
is systemic racism and generational. Wait till I see you again. Listen,
a generational nosy
curse right there, Jimmy.
That's crazy.
Hey, Jimmy, crazy.
Is he saying that men won't look through the woman's phone, but the woman will look through the man's phone? Is that where he's trying to go?
I don't know. Call him and ask him.
I don't know. Jimmy got some explaining to do, huh? Got to clarify a little bit.
But they're talking about generational curses.
Hey, you know what though? Hold on. I'm gonna say this too. At the same time, no, I don't do none of that. I don't touch her phone.
That's what I'm saying. Would you even go through it?
No, I don't. I really don't. And it's not that I know it ain't no extra arrogance like, oh yeah, I got that on lock. It's really like, you know what? I trust that she's doing what she's doing. You see what I'm saying? The bills pay and nothing in the routine has changed and everything feel the same on every level. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So, and maybe that's too much leeway, but I'm good. I'm chill.
It's not too much leeway. That's a regular, normal, happy life.
I don't have time to think about all that because if I have to babysit any situation, that's too much work for me. You know what I mean? I might as well delegate responsibilities and put people on payroll. I don't have that type of budget right now. So
the way your account's set up.
Yeah.
And like my sweetie would say, if you looking for something, if you going through a phone, it's because you're trying to find something.
You're trying to find something, right?
Yeah.
I don't
you don't have to be going to a phone. You don't necessarily have to.
It ain't on my schedule. It ain't on my schedule anywhere.
The way my mind is set up, I'm going through the phone. So I don't even want that kind of stress in my life. I don't want your phone.
Said no.
Give me my phone. You take your phone, and we just good.
Yeah.
I mean, I might look up a GPS address or something like that in his phone or whatever.
That's a lot.
No, like put in the address.
Meanwhile, you're looking at his last travel to locations. Huh? Like,
no. That is not where I was going with that. That's not where I was going.
Black. Everybody take a drink.
Wait, what did Jimmy say?
I don't know. You gotta replay it.
He thanked you for translating, and also he said, "I don't care what's on her phone."
Damn.
And he said he deleted so much stuff. So why you deleting?
I'm not deleting nothing.
Why are you deleting it?
Because right.
I'm the sober tongue right now. My delete button worked too.
But I'm still asking why.
Like I said,
I can help you. You want a politician answer?
He's trying to free up space on his phone.
That's right. That's what you say.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That makes his phone's on the slow.
Right.
Yeah, only have 30 gigs. I just checked it today. It's at 29.5. So I gotta make some arrangements.
Yeah. So some other responses on Facebook was shout out to Africa who said for the first time in her life, yes. There was a lot of yeses. It was balanced 50-50. I mean, it was Shout out to Christopher. He said he would swap phones with himself. So I guess he's single. Jonathan said she wouldn't swap phones. But on Instagram, more people said that they would not swap phones, and more people on Facebook said that they would. So I don't know if that speaks to, what the social media culture, or it's just the way, it panned out. So that was men and women. Like some men were open to it and some women were open to it and vice versa. So it wasn't just one side.
It's ironic that like for married men, we'll give our wives maybe our credit cards or debit cards and all that stuff, but they don't give her your phone. But she have access to everything else, but you won't give her your phone. That's crazy.
No, I could get the phone.
What's that?
I could get the phone if I wanted the phone. I don't.
Right.
Yeah. I thought it was a thought-provoking, conversation to have just to see, because you have to think about your answer. Some people, I guess they don't. But I guess I'm a thinker, so I'd be like, wait a minute. Because one of the questions was when I asked, well, for what purpose? For what purpose would you swap phones? And I said, that's a good question. What would be the purpose? So,
no,
I really have no qualms with it as long as she's willing to greet and respond accordingly. I'm good.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of like screenshots. I take screenshots of stuff, because I'm going to post it later at one time.
Yeah.
It might be how I'm feeling right now, or somebody I know might be going through something. And so like for me to have to answer the question, well, why you got this in your phone? Like, I don't need all that.
Yeah.
Right.
This is too much.
Right. And I'm with you because like in my phone, I got some wild stuff in my phone, like different group chats that because like with certain people, I talk crazy stuff that I would never say on social media or whatever. So somebody find my phone and just read a message, they'd be like, what the hell? Man,
I'm with you.
I'm good.
I even talk conspiracy theory shit with certain, because you can't do that with everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, no.
Yeah, for me, I don't even want certain stuff on my what do you call it? Thread.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah, thread.
Yeah, because I know, I only got a big sister, but I know Big Brother's watching at all times. So
yeah.
You got to keep your bed mate. You got to keep your bed mate for sure.
Yeah. I learned that earlier. It was for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit! Wait, what? Hold on.
Y'all about that? I was in a group thread, and we were somebody kept putting gun emojis up. So somebody in there that was just ex-felon, they was typing, I'm gonna need y'all to put a disclaimer or take them emojis off the off my thread.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's paranoid.
Listen. He know.
Look, he said evidence. I know you guys, y'all probably not really watching no Lifetime, right?
Wendy Williams, let's get to it.
Lifetime either.
What's the Salt and Pepper?
Yeah, the Salt and Pepper. That's the only reason why I caught up with Salt and Pepper and the Wendy Williams. What did y'all think about the Salt and Pepper movie?
I liked it. It was inspirational, man. It took us back in time, like back all the way back to the 80s and early 90s, and I thought it was dope. I didn't like how it was like they downplayed Spinderella's part. It was like they downplayed it.
Yeah. I agree with you. And what that makes me think in my head is, what else are y'all leaving out? You know what I mean? Like, what else are y'all not telling? Like, if you not gonna tell all, then don't do the damn movie. Just bypass it, So I don't know. I just think that they left out some stuff, and it feels incomplete to me. But it did feel good to go back down memory lane. It was okay. I liked Wendy Williams better.
I didn't see Wendy Williams yet. I'm gonna check it out though. Yeah.
With Salt and Pepper, I heard them say that they, as far as their response, because Spinderella, I did hear her speak out about how she didn't support the movie because basically she said it was a contractual thing where she put in equal amounts of work, but they were paying her like she was just a DJ. And she said, if we can't have Salt, Pepper, Spinderella, because Salt and Pepper were saying that this was about Salt and Pepper. They didn't want to have a trio, but it was explained to her that they wanted a Houdini and a Run DMC. So either way, whether they included her or not, I got an understanding. She was saying she just wanted to get paid for the work. She was showing up to interviews. She was showing up for photo shoots. She was working overtime, in production. She's on some of those albums where they had the greatest sales in production, and they just wanted to pay her for being a DJ. So I respected that. So I don't know if she just didn't give up her rights, or they just was mainly excluding her because they didn't want her to be a part of it. And I guess the question is, was it just business or was it personal with Salt and Pepper? Because it sounds with Spinderella was a business thing, which got personal because she was like, how y'all gonna treat me like this when I'm helping make y'all who y'all are too? Like people, when you go to the concert, you want to see Salt and Pepper, but you want to see Spinderella in the back spinning.
But now in that era, didn't the DJ make the artist when you were a DJ and performing with an artist? So
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
So to her point, she was kind of, she was the one. She was that dude.
Yeah, like Eric B, Rakim.
I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say that. Y'all up here. You know what? Excuse me, Miss Trish, first caller. Can I say this real quick? I was gonna say that because what I thought back when I was young, and again I will use Eric B and Rakim, and I'm not gonna use Run DMC and Jam Master Jay. I'll use Eric B and Rakim, and I'll use Fresh Prince, but Eric B and Rakim, that was different because they presented the DJ first, which is initially that's the way hip hop was presented. It was just a DJ, and the host was the person he's on the mic and he's trying to keep control of the party, the master of ceremonies, the MC. The DJ was more important than the MC, and but like you said, Miss Trish, with the DJ, Eric B and Rakim, the way they even titled it, the way they presented their group, they showed you that Eric B, which is the DJ, which is the MC, he's running it. Rakim, he's the lyricist. It's not to downplay anyone's position. It's just to let you know the pecking order, the chain of
the hierarchy.
The hierarchy, exactly. So people can never downplay the DJ. That's like these days, a vocalist or an MC downplaying the producer or the beat maker or whoever put that track together, put that soundtrack together. If that's the case, you used to sing a cappella and see how many people buy your album. See how many people sing. You know what I mean? So that's just what I feel about it. But maybe they feel like they put a lot of footwork into it prior to her coming. And I just feel like since I was born and since I heard of a group, she was always there. So y'all cannot negate her in that story.
Yeah. I mean, you got to understand, girls like me, little black girls growing up, we got together. We dressed up as them. It was always three. It never was. Well, I'm not going to say it never was two, but I mean, it's three of them. It never crossed my mind that it was just Salt and Pepper, even though it was Salt and Pepper. You know, it's always been. So I don't know.
Look, and on the next thing, she want to know how come Eric B couldn't afford his own rental.
Damn.
According
Pepper was dating him.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So
wait, I didn't put Pepper. Look,
that's
y'all
funny as hell.
I put Pepper with Eric B. Yes, y'all on to when you.
Hey, that's the comment of the night right there. That's funny as hell.
Yes,
that's the comment of the night.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, so y'all look. So y'all know recently, I guess she released a memoir or whatever. Wendy Williams, I'm talking about, and talking about how she threw Method Man under the bus, and now his wife had to do the wife had to do with a whole mask and gloves and clean up everything. And I'm saying to myself, like, bruh, Method Man messing with the female Arsenio, like she looked like Arsenio big brother. But anyways, I was like, damn. But when I passed by the TV today, and what is that? The documentary from Wendy Williams was on, and I'm like, she wasn't that hard to look at back in the day.
Right. That's what I had that
Like
same
back in the
conversation.
90s.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like when she got to work, that's when it got worse. That's weird, right? So it's like you ain't need no work. You was good, but she was decent back in the days. And I'm like, why in the hell she get some work? I don't understand.
But a lot of them do.
But she didn't have any work on her face, though, right?
It looked like it.
My message to the
mannequin.
My message to the sisters, y'all don't need it like that. Y'all really don't. Y'all going backwards.
Well, I think if you're gonna get some work, which she admittedly got booed, put some in the back too.
Cause she ain't got no ass, no ass at all.
Like, I don't understand how she, as a black woman, she looked in the mirror, she threw some boobs on, and looked back and wasn't like, okay, this is disproportionate.
Maybe,
but I was having this. Yeah, I was having this.
Maybe she had some ass and she left it wherever she was sitting in the 90s.
I didn't get that. I never could understand why she had big boobs and a flat booty.
Well, I'll just say this.
It's different.
Method Man.
Black.
Now I wonder what she's trying to fit in with the Hollywood image, because back in the 90s, the white women were known for having big ass or big titties, right? And the black girls had all ass. So I wonder with her getting into Hollywood, she's trying to fit into that white stereotype with the big breasts. But
maybe that's what it was. But she tried to turn herself into some weird looking Barbie doll.
Yeah, she looked crazy.
Wendy and Method Man, I think they did too. Method Man got furious when he told his wife.
Yeah.
That they messed around, yeah. And I respect the wife, speaking up and just saying, just leave our family alone. Why you keep bringing this stuff up? People don't want to be in the limelight, but then they do. But sometimes stuff just come back to haunt you. But with Whitney Williams, I was going back and forth with this conversation with somebody else about her. They was like, she ugly. And I'm like, she didn't always look like that. I'm not, saying she was a beauty queen, but her face changed more than anything that made her look different, right? The big wigs and then the, trans makeup. But she has, because to me, and I'll say this, I think a lot of these gay men that dress up like women, they're makeup artists and they be doing this to, black women and having them looking like them. Like they put too much makeup on these women and make them look wiggy. Like they don't make them look like natural women. They just be looking overdone. Like, what do you call the people that dress? I want to say the politically correct word. So
the drag queens? Drag queens?
Yeah. They overdo it. They exaggerate their female features per se. But she has some type of disease, one of them autoimmune, and another was thyroid. And with an overactive thyroid, your eyes can start bulging out of your face. That's Missy Elliott has the same type of situation, and Rhapsody too. Those are two women that their eyes bulge like that because of their condition. So that's what altered her face in another way. Some people say she did Botox and stuff, but that's just what I know about that medical condition.
Well, I will say this, after watching her movie and the little after documentary, I actually understand her a little bit better. I still don't like the fact that how she does people or did people or whatever, putting their business out there like that. But I understand it. I understand it. And I blame her mom for that. I do, because her mom never accepted her just to be the person she was. So she had to do something else to stand out. That to me, I don't know. Did you guys not get that? She never met her mom's approval.
Yeah. Because she was a big girl.
And, they used to say she was fat and all of this stuff. So I don't think she ever really got the support that she needed in order to just be regular. Had to do something over and beyond to stand out, to make a lane for herself, and she made her own lane. She did that.
She did that. And created a lane for others. I mean, if it weren't for Wendy Williams, it wouldn't be so many other people out here right now.
And I think she was being her honest self.
And see, I was reluctant to watch it at first because I didn't like the fact that she made a name and a living off of being messy and being gossiping and like Trisha Sam telling everybody business. Like you figure in the 90s, she was the one who started that Tupac got raped stuff, right? And they talk about Method Man's cancer with his wife, and like, come on, it's just some stuff that's off limits.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I didn't respect that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. She said that's Marquella saying maybe that's why she didn't go to her mom's funeral. I think that was rumored.
About that, Marquella.
She literally came out her mouth, brother. You know I was there because her brother was the one who said she wasn't there. So that was a weird thing.
She was there, but then she did leave early.
According to her, but he said she didn't go. So I think that's a difference.
He might have been a little under the influence to be fighting with somebody at your mama's funeral.
Another thing is with her parents, they look like her mom's a tiny lady, right? Her dad doesn't look like he was a big guy. I remember seeing him on the show. They used to sit in them 2 seats. So I always wondered, like, maybe, she didn't take their genes. Are they her parents? Like, why was she so different? And then if she wasn't, those weren't her natural parents, and they should know that they can't make her be the size they are, I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah. Because her mom was fairly small. Her dad seemed like fairly small too for a man. And meanwhile, Wendy built like Kevin Durant. Like she's tall and lanky.
Yeah.
Her and her brother kind of look alike though.
Yeah.
A little bit. Y'all don't think?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think any of
them. He ain't passed out. GP, you all right?
Well, he said if he passed out here at home.
Hopefully he'll be back. Oh, Lord. Somebody hit him up over there. But yeah, I do appreciate her. Yeah, how you doing? Telling her story. I do appreciate that. And I like the fact that she's candid.
That actress was good though. That actress, she did her thing playing Wendy.
Oh yeah, she did her thing. What was her name? I don't know, but yeah, she showed her.
Yeah, she was good.
The guy who played her husband was believable too. Like he had the same.
Yes, he actually was a good actor too.
Yeah, but she went through a lot. She did.
She did.
Okay, all right. He back up,
and he's back.
Like
I was worried about
you. Oh, he back. He back, didn't he?
Man down.
His volume ain't working.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to get a refill? We can't hear you now.
So tonight is a windy wind.
We can't hear you on that raggedy ass phone.
Yeah, listen, we're gonna have to.
We can't hear you on your raggedy ass phone. Raggedy. I know it's not raggedy. I know that is not the correct word.
Raggedy.
It's raggedy, but I say raggedy. When it's like that, it's raggedy.
Raggedy. There's a Whitney Houston tonight.
I'm recording it with her and Chrissy, right?
Yeah, I forgot to record it.
Didn't we almost have it or something like that? Is that the name of it? Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that. I can never get enough Whitney Houston. I love her. I love Whitney Houston. And I'm just really sad. That whole thing makes me sad. And then with her daughter, it really makes me sad how that whole thing happened.
Yeah, that was so ironic that it's eerie and it's crazy. And yeah, that whole story is just a sad story. And some people are saying, you only do this to Black people, keep replaying our stories. And that's not true. They did that to Elvis. They do that to a lot of famous, iconic people. Like people don't want to let go. And everybody had their perspectives and time where they want to tell their story or whatnot. So
and see, and I don't mind them playing our stories because the moment they stop playing it, they're gonna forget about us. So I mean, I say keep playing it.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it at all. So yeah.
Now, is that Whitney Houston? Is that Lifetime too?
I think so. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Don't give me the line. I don't know. But I did record it. So I'll text you and let you know.
Now how do y'all like the Lifetime platform telling Black stories?
As long as they do them right, I don't. That doesn't bother me.
Because that Aaliyah was trash, and Wendy was behind that. That was trash.
Trash.
That Aaliyah was trash.
She said she couldn't get the support. The music went. Think about Aaliyah. You never hear Aaliyah's music. Her music has not been released. So even right now, you can't go stream Aaliyah's music. So that took a lot from it. You know what I'm saying? And then there was some legal things she couldn't speak on. But one of the main things was, as far as the music, they wouldn't release the music. So that made it harder. But I don't know. I think maybe she should have not have told the story. Like
Exactly.
Well, I'll just do it, because they're not looking at it like, oh, she didn't have what she needed. They're looking at it like, you a poor director, producer. Like, that was whack. That was trash. And that's going to follow you. But she did good with her own story, I think.
I think she did great with her own story. I thought she was very strategic in her staying in that marriage while her son was growing up, and she knew her exit plan to the T when it got to that point. She had that shit under together. She's strategic.
Yeah. So she definitely capitalized off that. That's one prime example when I say chickens come home to roost, because she's built a career off, exposing other people and exploiting other people. And now she's having her secrets being revealed.
Yeah.
And her husband just putting her out there like that. And
what I didn't like, she tell everybody else's business, right? But when her husband ran off with the old lady, she didn't have the same energy for herself as she did with everybody else's business. If I recall, she took some time. She took some time off. If I remember, she addressed it. She took time off first to get her shit together. But if it's somebody else's business, she was all over it, and I ain't like that.
Well, somebody else should have took the wheel and
I know
put her shit out there.
I know, right?
I'm just saying, like,
she was smart though, because she even said that. Number one, she said she got bills to pay. She's paying alimony now, and I like the fact that she said if she's paying her ex-husband, even though he cheated, I don't think that's fair that he should be able to get alimony if he's the one who broke his vows. But she said, women, when we talk about being independent and wanting equal rights as men, we have to be prepared to be paying alimony too. It goes both ways. Whoever divorces with the most money, that's just how it goes if you don't have a prenup or some type of arrangement. So I respect her for that, but I know it's biting her in the butt like it is Mary J. Blige.
Kevin, the real MVP.
That's an injury, and she was a younger lady. He was dating her for like 10 years. That was his according to the movie, that was his mistress. So they had been together.
She knew about her own other residents and everything.
That's crazy. Yeah. And when they right around the corner too,
drink some damn water.
Well, it's like 9 miles away. At some point, they were just 9 miles away.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah. But I think she had fun with it. I think she did her thing. So yeah, I enjoyed watching both of them. I understand why some people wasn't really feeling Wendy Williams, because they know she caused a lot of trouble and in her life, talking about people's business. But I think some things should be off limits. Like she should respect, at some level, people's privacy, because I'm sure there's some things she still didn't talk about.
Yeah,
in her,
I'm sure.
Like as candid as she got, I'm sure there's some things she still left out, right? Mm-hmm. So that's that. But sure, we chopped it up about a lot tonight, y'all. I'm just like, we went through a week, and now that we're able to breathe, exhale, and we don't have to be glued to the TV worrying about if the country is going to be sent down the drain further, deeper. We can kind of just let our hair down and look at other people's problems, right?
I don't know, because I'm afraid one day Biden might wake up and forget he's president. Huh? Biden gonna wake up and say, huh? He gonna forget he in office.
That's okay. He got back up. He good. Yeah, he got back up. I wonder if he gonna be behind that $20 bill being passed with Harriet Tubman. Y'all with that? Y'all want to see Harriet on the $20 bill?
I want to see the get passed. I don't trust the people that's gonna have it in their wallets.
Yeah, and
I don't. What do you think they're gonna do with the dollar bills? With the $20 bills. What do you think? When we get them in our hands, are they even gonna be like? Are we gonna want them in our wallets? They're gonna defile them. Those fucking people are crazy.
And at this point, I don't even know if I want to see it on the $20 bill, because I don't know when the last time I seen cash. You know what I mean? Because we're in such a digital space. I don't see money that often no more. Yeah. So I'd rather see something else done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with her being on there. Period. Yeah.
We didn't talk about your piece of shit football player. First call.
Chad Wheeler.
Were we choking people out?
Super Bowl tomorrow.
Okay. Chad Wheeler, right? He played for the Seattle Seahawks, right? And he had choked and beat up his old lady to where he thought he killed her. And then she wake up after being unconscious to go to the bathroom. He eating dinner, thought he killed her, and said, "Oh, you ain't dead?
That motherfucker.
You really didn't hear about it in the news. He a piece of shit, beat her half to death, thought he killed her, continued eating dinner."
No, I heard about it.
And
yeah, I mean, but
she black, he white.
Right. She black, he white.
But they not pasting it all over the media.
Well, that's why it ain't all over the media.
He lost his job, right?
And even the pictures, they're pictures of him looking like he on the bottle of Urban Essence or something, you know, with long hair. Now, where's mugshot at, like you do us? And where, you know what I mean? I wanted to see a little more outrage. But, you know, I mean, he definitely a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that was awful. Hearing about that, but I don't know. Did they let him go because of that, or was he already gone?
No, I believe he was already on the practice squad, so he was still getting paid, but they let him go because of that. And then, of course, he come out saying, you know, she came out defending him. He was bipolar, yada yada yada. So he did lose his job, but he wasn't that good anyway. So probably was gonna lose his job next season anyhow.
See, we got to get this bipolar stuff under control.
But you know, when I look back to Ray Rice, who hit the girl in the elevator years ago, he was all over the news. He was everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just wasn't the same energy for the white dude.
Yeah.
And you know, I ain't like that.
Yeah.
He's gonna take time off of football.
Yes, yeah. You think? It's not his
hopefully
choice.
In your prison cell, you can think about that. Yeah, we know the white media don't tell on white folks because all them people that did the, I'm gonna say insurrection, but that rioted the Capitol, treasonous act. Yeah, lady got she got approval to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
But now, what I do respect though, after the white folks got caught up, they like, oh no, he invited us here.
Oh yeah.
They going in. They let it all hang out.
Yeah,
I'd rather see that.
My understanding that even the president, he was saying he was going to meet them there. And my understanding is the president has to be invited himself to Capitol Hill. Like he can't just go pull up. Like he has to be invited by, you know, whoever head of the house. And so he already knew. Well, he's you know, a master bullshitter, right? He's good with that. He knew what he was doing. He done it in everything and all the rallies. Told people to punch people and he had paid for. Did he pay for anything?
No.
You know, all kind of stuff. So they can try if they want. They can try if they want, but y'all knew what y'all were doing and y'all follow behind him because you dummies. Yeah, but
I just want them to keep that same energy.
Yeah, keep that same energy. The impeachment is starting next week, so that's good, you know. I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed, but I still feel like it could be a shocker that they will vote for him to be charged and that we will not be using tax dollars to support them financially for security and travel and whatever else, pensions, whatever else they get, medical, they can handle that on their own since they took all that extra money they got from fundraising for the campaign and put it in his private account.
Yeah, scam. Got him.
Give you all right. Give you all right. So yeah, this has been cool. I'm glad we got to catch up and chop it up.
Somebody technical difficulties is deep.
Oh man.
Without a doubt, he out. All right, shout out to GB who came in, did his cameo. He stayed longer than that, but yeah, shout out to him for joining us, and you know, much love. Y'all always appreciate, you know, y'all.
I wish he was still on because I would like to go around the room and use like a cultural word or phrase of the day, right? For Black History Month, for example.
Okay.
Like in our culture, we say "and." I want both of them, or now one. I don't want now one of them. Yeah. There's only certain words that we use, and I would like for y'all to share one.
Finna.
Right.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna come up with one. What you say, fitter? Cultural word we use right now. Uh, I don't know. I'm just gonna say, am I right? I don't think that's really one though. What do I
Because I know
say?
I also know in my household when you have 2 or more kids, you call them so much you just run the names together. So like me, I would have instead of saying Latoya and Trish, we say Toya Trish. You know, we just run the names together.
It's more than one
we don't.
kid.
We just stop saying Aunt Latoya Trish. Y'all get your ass down here.
Yeah.
I only have one at a time in the house, so I don't do that.
No.
But my mama does.
What word do I use? You know how you just draw a blank. I can't think of anything. I don't know. What are y'all saying out there? Who said who? Is somebody saying hi to somebody? That's not a cultural word, is it?
Alicia, unique.
Well, maybe that's a tag. I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of why I'm just drawing a blank about a cultural word.
We go to the let's talk about the real issue in the black. Let's talk about the real issue in the black community.
Yeah,
what's the real issue?
That's the real issue
right there. Oh, hell no.
Salt or sugar on grits?
Sugar does not go on grits. Period. No.
When I was a kid, I did sugar in the pet milk. Did y'all do the pet milk and the butter and the sugar?
No.
Yeah.
But
you put that on your too?
Ooh, that's the bomb.com. It's good in coffee.
Blasphemy.
Yeah.
So it's all for you, Miss Trish?
I put salt and pepper on my grits. And I mixed the bacon in there.
And the egg. Now I don't use sugar.
The egg.
I don't put salt hardly ever.
Yeah, because the bacon actually is enough salt.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't put no sugar.
Okay, that's what
I put that in oatmeal. Oatmeal is sugar.
Yeah, I love shrimp and grits. Yeah. I don't know why people put sugar on their grits, but I guess it's kind of like with the cream of wheat.
I don't eat cream of wheat. What is that?
What is that? Oh, reach over there. Reach over on that other square and take her black card, first caller.
Yeah.
I know what it is, but I don't eat that shit. It is wannabe grits.
That's what it is. It's hot cereal. That girl reads the back of the box, don't she? She know what it is.
Even though I was told or shown today that on the back of the box, it does say to add sugar. But fuck them people. They don't know what they're talking about. You ain't supposed to add sugar to grits.
I don't know. That's why people be on these diabetic rush. Because you think about grits. Grits it breaks down as sugar in your body. So even though it doesn't taste sweet, it's stored just like cane sugar, any other sugar in your body is fat. And so you doubling up basically.
So stop doing it.
I mean, it'll help you not get type 2 diabetes, or maybe it'll help you get rid of it, you know, because type 2 diabetes is reversible. I'm just saying things that we do to our bodies we don't realize because we're not educated on it, you know what I'm saying? So we doubling up on sugar and salt. That's like if I cook with a broth, I don't add salt to my food.
Yeah, because it already is sodium.
You know I mean? If I'm using, spaghetti in a jar off the shelf, it's processed, it's full of sodium. I don't need to add any salt to it. It's going to have plenty of salt.
Oh, no. I season my meat still.
Right.
I mean, I add pepper. I love pepper. So you get the pepper flakes, you get the chopped fresh garlic, you get the bell pepper, onion, you get, whatever ingredients, sometimes might be a little Italian seasoning in there, but I don't add any salt because it doesn't need it. But, everybody has their different, but I don't have any complaints. Nobody leaves. Everybody still lives here. So, yeah, just ways. I don't know. What is she saying now? I'm not going to hold you.
Sugar and butter.
Right. No.
You put, apparently you put sugar or agave. Agave.
She fancy.
Listen, I literally can put gravy in my grits and be happy.
I can see that. I never tried it, but I can see that.
That shit
And I
good.
think I only put sugar because as a kid I didn't eat it. So in order for me to eat it, I had to put sugar in it, obviously. And I think it just became a thing.
I can't with him. You say you sweat salt out. No,
Yeah, if you sweat, I mean, everybody don't sweat.
equally. Yeah, you better be careful with that salt. High blood pressure, all of that. Listen, but no, definitely for me, I put me some eggs, salt and pepper, and grits, or some shrimp and grits. I don't need no sugar. I'm good. I'm so good. Yeah, I'm just happy that we now have us a new president and a second lady. Do I call her second lady? No, because she's a vice president.
Madam Vice
Madam
President.
Vice President. Madam Vice President.
Yeah,
She's the MVP.
I went out and bought me some Chucks in honor of her.
Did you? I don't have any yet.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the MVP. Now I got a crazy theory, right? I don't know if I should say it now or save it for some other time.
What?
So I'm thinking now I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna take my time. So y'all, hear me out. I'm thinking that Biden he might get reelected to 8 years, right? I don't think he's gonna do 8 years. I think he's up in age. I think he's out of here soon. And Kamala gonna take over, which is gonna set us up for Michelle, in my opinion.
Michelle don't want to be president.
Yeah, I mean, as of now, but
she don't want to be president.
I'm just saying. Here's my theory.
Kamala, right? It's Kamala.
Yeah, and Kamala's. Sure. Tomato.
Right.
But no, I do, because I think I would like to see Michelle. Maybe that's just me being a Michelle fan, but I think I
would love to see her do that, but she doesn't want that.
Well, I'm thinking, 8 years may be different. I think Kamala gonna win by default, or she's gonna be president by default, and set us up for Michelle. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, Michelle said she barely let her husband do 8 years. She's not with that, and yeah, she good, But if something happens to Biden, then yes, Kamala becomes our president. And if something happens to Kamala, then we have Nancy Pelosi who gets that seat. So
really,
that's how that works.
Ain't Nancy Pelosi and Biden about the same age?
It's about being alive, and it
that's funny.
I'm sorry. I was asked. Somebody had texted me that and asked me, and I asked y'all.
Listen, did y'all know that
Kamala Harris is black? She
Really?
went to an HBCU. Listen, when you see her, when America sees her, they say she's black. President Barack Obama, was he black? He was 50% white. But when you see him, you see a black man. That lady is black. She went to an HBCU. She it belongs to the sorority or whatever. I know she married to a white man, but that lady is black.
What is black?
Kamala Harris,
the drink word
Barack Obama, me, you, Kiki Wyatt, whether she understands that or not.
And that man,
that when America sees her ass is black. And I'm sorry that she don't know that or whatever, but she actually did say I'm a black woman. But my thing is, anyway, she black. I don't listen. Ask Judge Joe Brown. What did he say? He said she ain't black.
Systemic racism or something.
Ain't Judge Joe Brown a Trump supporter?
Right.
But see, now I don't. To that comment about talking about if she's black or not. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. When Kamala was running as DA or district attorney in Cali, wasn't she running on the pretense of being Indian? Or no? Or is that rumored? Kamala.
Wait, Kamala. Her mother is. I want to say West Indian.
Right, but now was she running as it? So my question is, was she running as an Indian woman or a black woman then?
She was running as a woman, but people ask her how she identifies, and so she has to speak up and say, what people want to hear. because initially she would be truthful and say that she was, you know, say her heritage, and people was like she wasn't claiming her blackness, you know. And I think that's kind of tricky, because I think about biracial people, like if you have a white mom and a black dad, or even with like Tiger Woods, where he said he was black and Asian or whatever.
Yeah. He got
claiming your
black
claiming your father's family, but you have pride with your Asian family too, right? So I don't think it's anything wrong for wanting to include both of them, especially if you were raised in that culture. Yes, right. Society, you know, you sometimes just have to explain that I identify this way because I love both sides of my family and the culture, but I know that the world sees me as a black man. So yes, I say that I'm a black man, but if you really want to get to know me, then let me tell you about my mother, who's not a black woman, but she's Asian, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's tricky when we do that to people and judge them, because it sounds like they downplaying it. Like Keke Wyatt said she was 25% black. Like I think she more than that. Like if her dad is black and her
dad is black and Native American and her mom is white. So she is literally 25%. But when America sees her, when she gets pulled over, when she comes in contact with different people, they say she is a black woman. And unfortunately, you know, it's like that. That is America. That is where we live. That is how we were. You know, that's the culture of America. If you have any black in you, you black. If you ask anybody who was the first black president of the United States of America, you're gonna say Barack Obama. You're not gonna say
Abraham Lincoln.
Some say Bill Clinton.
Okay. Some people do say Bill.
Yeah.
You right. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I am not gonna question that lady's blackness. To me, she black.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm with you. There. I don't want to question it neither, but I do want to say we got to stop allowing people to be black when it's convenient. You know, they want to be black when it's trendy. I mean, not to say that's her, but a lot of people do want to be black when it's cool. And I mean, if you black, be black when it ain't as cool. I mean, to me, it's always cool. I mean, but when it's less popular, be black then too.
So who do you think does that in the celebrity realm? Says they're black when it's convenient.
I think I like to say Tiger Woods went there. I think Tiger Woods was one of them.
When did he say he was black?
Yeah,
he never. Well, he didn't come out and say he was black, but he dealt with us a little more. OJ was another. OJ was one of the first, in my opinion. OJ was one of the first. He thought he was bigger than just being black. He wasn't. He OJ. He ain't black. He OJ, right? And then after we embraced him, after he beat those murder charges. And then I think he kind of aligned himself with us a little more. He didn't come out and say he was black.
The hell he didn't. No, I've never been black. I said what the fuck I said.
I've never been black. Ever like leaning towards the black community more. I think he saw that support. I don't know. I don't know if he really he didn't come all the way. He didn't come back to the side.
He sure in the hell didn't. I'm sure right now, as we speak, he probably the only black person up in there.
He's still arrogant as hell too. OJ's super arrogant.
What about Cardi B
I do. Sorry.
J-Lo.
J-Lo, has she ever claimed to be black?
Well, on the other side, in the Latin and Puerto Rican community, they say that some say, because she is loved by some others as well. But, you know, there's an argument that she uses Puerto Rican and the Spanish, you know, culture conveniently. Like,
oh, I don't know about that. I'm just saying, I don't think she ever.
Yeah, they judge her. Like, yeah, they judge her.
She gets flack for cultural appropriation, right?
Who?
J-Lo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think there are people that we've allowed. I wouldn't care if she did lean towards. I think she earned, you know, her way into hip hop in that respect. You know, going back to Living Color, she can dance a mess out of some hip hop dance. Like, she's a part of the culture. You know, she might not.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree. But she can rep us to a degree, right? But when you think about people like Justin Bieber, it just upsets me every time I see people in videos with him and making black music with him, because, you know, maybe I'm just unforgiving. I don't think he ever apologized. But I remember him, you know, hating on us, you know, making fun of us and saying racist things with his little KKK cape on. And, you know, being
like 13 years old when he did that.
Yeah,
I still feel the same way. You hear what I'm saying? Two in diapers, he was doing that mess.
But that's the household he was raised in. And
he's also from
on his parents.
But his parents are benefiting now too. Everybody come to the black concerts. Mom and dad be with them, making that black money off the black culture. But y'all hated us. Like, what have y'all done for the black community besides suck our money and suck the blood of the culture, you know, to win? Like, what are you doing? Have you changed lives in the black community?
80% of America. That's this game that we all gonna be watching tomorrow. What have they done besides this year?
Yeah.
Because now they're all Black Lives Matter and supportive, you know, and they have what, 75, 80% black people playing for them, making money for them. The NFL is guilty of that.
Yeah.
You know what NFL stand for, right?
Damn. What?
Niggas Felice.
Damn. Never heard that, but okay. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know, right? It is. Now, with Justin Bieber, he Canadian though, right? Isn't he from Canada?
Yeah.
So is it possible that he was just miseducated at the time? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking because I know he isn't from America and trying to adjust to an American culture. He talking shit. I mean, I don't know.
The motherfucker wasn't raised right. Shit. Yeah, right. Half raised ass motherfucker.
I don't care where you're from. That's just how I feel about it. You know, I think we need to stop being so, easy to forgive. You know, some people would argue that, maybe he apologized. I never heard it. And he, like you said, he was 13 and that's the way he was raised. But more education needs to be put into that. You can't just let people just,
Absolutely.
When Nick Cannon spoke out, be it right or wrong, the Jewish community let it be known that they were not happy with him. And when he did actually get forgiveness from that community on behalf of one of the rabbis, it was because their belief said, if a man comes to you twice, more than once, and apologizes, then you have to accept that because that's sincere. So I just feel like you need to do more than just apologize. You need to show that you're interested in, making our culture be known for its greatness and adding to it. Except you take it away. You sucking blood out of it by doing black stuff. So you the rock and roll white boy you was.
Right. No, for real. Listen,
that came from the black man and woman. I mean, go back to that genre. Why are you over here? And why are we so accepting of it? Yeah, I'm just not mad about that. And these rappers that still let Zimmerman run around and do his thing. Yeah,
I'm so mad at the people in Miami. Anyway, talking about Zimmerman, I'm pissed off at all the people over there that I watched on the what is the first 48? I don't know.
First 48,
yeah. When I was so nervous because my daughter was out there in college, I'm like, oh my God, they are just so ruthless out there and everything. But I've been proven wrong.
Yes.
Anyway, let's talk about Nick Cannon because Nick Cannon, you talked about the Jewish people,
the rabbi,
and the rabbi. So he has asked for forgiveness multiple times. So now he's about to get his job back on Wild 'N Out. Y'all think it's gonna be the same?
I didn't know that.
Without having heard his side of it and trusted that that's what's going to happen, I don't think Nick Cannon decided to go back for his own personal interest. I think he knew that he was feeding a lot of people. And I think that he was humble enough to, whatever he needed to do on his end to feel like he was being respectful to that community, but more so he did it for those people he employed. That's just me. Because he gets money.
I agree with that. But I'm just really sad that he really can't be his authentic self.
Right,
Because I
right.
really think he meant what the fuck he said.
I do too.
At that time, you don't think it's changed?
I think he really meant what he said. But
yeah,
now
and I think Justin Bieber meant what he said.
I agree, but I'm just saying Nick was a grown ass man. The little boy was 13. Not saying that it's right. Now I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying he had trash parents. That's what I said about that. Trash. But hopefully in this real world, he learned that you can't just say fucked up shit. You know.
Yeah, did his parents apologize?
Fuck his parents.
Allegedly.
I don't know. I'm gonna say allegedly.
That's how you feel.
They eating off of it.
I don't like his parents because they allowed him to say that.
But now with Nick Cannon, if y'all was in the shoes, would y'all take the job back? I mean, that is his platform. That is his joint, right?
He doesn't own it though.
Yeah, it is his thing. Maybe that's another thing. Maybe he's trying to, keep his enemies close.
Wow.
You know?
I hope that now that he's going back, that he has some type of ownership, woven into that.
Yeah.
To if he does it for so long, maybe he gets to keep, or maybe he can keep.
Right. It's the
from here
game.
going forward. So I hope so.
Yeah, I remember with Exhibit listening to an interview with him. Remember the show he did when he changed the cars?
My
Ride. That was his concept. I think he may have shared it with somebody else, but I think that was his altogether concept. But he didn't own it. He didn't own it. So they wouldn't even let him be partners. At some point when he wise up and realized that he can make more money, on the production side and the ownership side, they wouldn't allow him to be partners. So he said, forget you. How I'm going to come here, bring this to the table, and you won't even let me get a percentage. So if he couldn't be, partnered with them, then he walked away from it. So, and I used to love Hit My Ride, but I respected him for saying, nah, I'm good. He could have came up with another thing on his own, but I don't know. I think maybe Nick Cannon doing the long game.
Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Facts.
That's the truth.
So, it is what it is.
Malcolm
X. Yeah.
I think probably the greatest human being that walked this earth, in my opinion.
Malcolm X. I have no objection to what you're saying.
And the reason I say, in my opinion, the greatest is
Jesus did walk the earth.
Allegedly.
Some people shit! Allegedly. Oh God.
Some people say he walked on water.
Oh jeez. Okay, let's talk about Malcolm X. Go ahead.
Damn, I threw him for a loop. I say, in my opinion, I think he's the greatest person to walk the earth because his transformation. You see him go from a boy to a man in real time. You know what I mean? And as it relates to religion, he held down the NOI. You know what I mean? He embodied everything. If you wanted a poster child for that, that was him.
He was it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then when he realized we were wrong over here, he admitted that, made changes, and moved forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's something that we lack now. We have no integrity. We don't stand on nothing. At least a lot of us. I ain't gonna say we all, but a lot of us, we don't stand on nothing. Mm-hmm. We half-hearted committed. You know what I mean? We don't. I think everything we want to be, Malcolm personified. He embodied.
Yeah, he did.
Period. Enough said for me.
He did. I learned a lot about the NOI and the Muslim religion recently, and I definitely I love Malcolm X. I'm a student of Malcolm X.
Me too.
And, the whole thing, the whole growth process was just amazing to see, and so I'll forever be a student.
Right.
Yeah, salute to Malcolm X. I definitely, his story, I remember reading his autobiography of Malcolm X, and it just opened my eyes to what I didn't know, and just gave me a real good understanding of the man that he became, just knowing his heart. Because that's one thing we don't consider, is that people can be, break the law and do some, questionable thing, but it doesn't mean that they're not good people. You know what I'm saying? In their soul. and he just needed to be guided. You know, he
Right.
needed to be exposed to good things to be able
Right.
to understand, you know, that you can change. And that's what I appreciate about the whole Nation of Islam. You know, people, you
Yeah.
have some people that try to get you to denounce Minister Louis Farrakhan because of some of the things that he said that people didn't agree with. But I think about all the lives that he's changed for the good in that respect, in his leadership role. And that's what happened with Malcolm and Elijah Muhammad, you know. So even though Malcolm realized that this man and that's what happens because we worship humans, right? Even though this man is telling you he's holy, he's not mixed, diluted, and tampered with, you're supposed to know better that a man is a man, that nobody's perfect. Everybody lies, cheats, and steals, you know, in some way or another. Nobody's perfect, right? You know what they say, whatever without sin cast the first stone or whatever. But it broke his heart to learn that he wasn't something, because we're all looking for the Messiah, because we've read stories about the Messiah and how perfect the Messiah was. And who knows if the Messiah was really perfect though.
Oh, here we go.
Right, you got me going. You looking at you looking at the chat?
No, what's it? Oh Lord, what's it? I don't know. Let me go over there.
Okay, but no, just thinking about that, and just thinking about how, you know, it's unfortunate that we have conflict, you know, with Malcolm X, just reflecting on the Nation of Islam and Malcolm X and that conflict, because they were great together. And I don't know if it was all just them or, you know, FBI really did get involved and just shred it to pieces, because that's what they do, right? Divide and conquer.
Yeah,
Pro.
It's horrible. There's a MLK/FBI documentary on Amazon Prime that you guys probably want to check out.
What is it called?
MLK/FBI. It's on Amazon Prime. So
hey,
very interesting.
Val, the comedian.
Hey.
Oh, she was in our first After Dark.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It turned up on the bullshit. I like
all the way up. Yeah, she broke it in. Wow. Listen, you know, we could do this all night, y'all. I'll be trying to just roll with it, but you know I have to, you know, let y'all get back to the kids and the the kids,
the babies,
and the husbands and the wives and whatever.
I'm finna go check his damn phone. No, I'm just fucking around. I'm just playing. They gonna check this motherfucking phone.
So you know, that could be a cause for conflict. So I said leave Pandora's box alone. Like if I know if I need to figure out something, I know where it's at, but I wouldn't just. But that my thought was just to think when we talk about would you swap phones? It wasn't so much to be nosy, but made you think, you know, would you really do that? Like in real life, would you be comfortable just handing over your phone, you know?
No, I feel, because you know how when you leave your phone at home, you just feel like you left your arm at home.
And
you know what I mean?
So
I want my phone because I know how it works and all of that. I know all this shit. So.
Yeah. I don't like trying to work. Nobody, it could be the exact same phone as mine. I do not want to work it. I just want to work this phone. This is what I'm used to.
I'm looking at the chat now.
You can't be on the back.
You was cutting up.
Yeah, he got suspended on the first show.
Yeah.
I thought he had made a love match with Val. I thought something was about to go down.
I know, right? Jimmy was wild.
I thought he had made a love match.
Yeah, I know.
That was fun though. Yeah, it was fun. That was really off the chain. That was a way to break it in.
That way.
That's what the After Dark's about. You know, we let our hair down. You know, during the daytime, we definitely try to focus on, hey, what's that whiskey?
It is a Red's Apple Ale with a shot of whiskey. Yes. And this shit is good. The shot of Fireball whiskey. You know?
People love Fireball. I'm not a Fireball fan.
I bet you if you drink this, you'll like it better.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
And whiskey have me
what
on
you-
my back. I'll be asleep.
I love whiskey. I don't drink it a lot. You know, I'm a vodka girl, but I like whiskey. First caller, let me guess. Hennessy. Y'all know, it's a shortage. Where do they bring it from?
Yeah,
A
France?
shortage of Hennessy?
Hennessy,
Yeah, the prices are up because the manufacturing is slow.
Why?
Getting in here, it's slow. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I've been hearing. But now I got some tequila. I got some
Okay.
Jose Cuervo.
Okay.
Jose.
Jose
I'm,
Cuervo.
Okay.
I'm familiar with Jose. Me and Jose
Yeah.
go way back. We go back.
That's that joint.
I like Jose. Me gusta mucho.
What
Yes.
you drinking?
Me, I kept telling y'all nobody said anything. Now it's turning into water, but I had apple cider cranberry, sparkling apple cider cranberry, because I'm on a break and it's been very trying.
So you've been pump
okay.
faking the whole time.
I said that. At
She
least
did
2 to 3
disclose that,
times.
but I thought
Y'all
you was
didn't say nothing,
joking.
so I figured y'all was
Right.
good.
I thought you
me,
were
I'd have put you
joking.
on blast.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. So
But I understand that. Y'all know
Yeah.
I'll put some water in the cup in a minute.
yeah, that's it.
But this is not water today.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that started in 1985? What? What did it say? At the Hilton when racism
Hilton was on fire?
was fire.
Oh, when the racism was fire. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I heard 85 was a good year. I mean, I can't speak to that, but heard 85 was a hell of a year.
Tito's.
I
tried
can't drink
Tito's.
vodka. Vodka gives me a headache.
Yeah, I tried Tito's because everybody bragged about it, and it's cheaper than what I like, which is a Ciroc.
Yeah.
But I'm still with my Ciroc. Yeah.
What's another
Tito's.
good drink? I'm gonna drink
What
it
you
tomorrow.
say?
Whoever
say?
puts something in there other than vodka, I'll drink it tomorrow.
Oh, I was about
What
to
is
say Grey Goose, but that make you loose. So I'm just saying.
Well, I don't need that. I'm good in that area.
So fast up.
Duce is a good one.
Which one?
Duce?
Yeah.
It's-
Duce.
Yeah, Duce is a good one.
Patron and Red Bull.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm drinking tomorrow. I'll let you
okay.
know.
Oh, for the Super Bowl, huh? You watching it? Yeah, you did say you were watching. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the commercials. I got a ticket in. I got to make sure I win. I don't know what the fuck I betted on, but
I know. I hope you get $400. I really do.
me too.
Yeah. Goodness.
So y'all got. Well, I guess y'all not really watching for the game. I was actually any Super Bowl predictions, but hell, you're not really watching for the game.
Husband told me I voted for the black dude. What's that? Who is
Oh
that?
shit!
Yeah, this Black History Month. I hope you voted for
Biracial. Pat Mahomes.
Oh shit! So he biracial?
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is biracial.
But why are we calling him biracial now? I'm sure everybody says he's a black quarterback, right?
When it's convenient. I'm just playing.
So does he say he black?
I'm just playing. I mean, I'm not sure how he identifies, to be honest, but when you look at him, you can clearly tell he's mixed with black. I ain't in the business enough to tell you how he identifies, but he's
Pepsi. That don't sound good. But
What's KC? Oh, Kansas City. Duh. Forgive me.
Oh,
But I
that's
told you I don't really be watching football. I mean, I know a little bit, but
Football gives me a headache. The sound of that shit.
Yeah,
gives
it makes me
fucking
sleepy.
headache.
Are you?
now
Yeah,
y'all cooks for the Super Bowl? Like are the fellas watching the game, or is it like stereotypical where y'all cooking the fellas watching the game, or y'all ordering out, or how does this work for y'all?
No, I might throw some wings in the air fryer. I haven't done that yet. I got a new air fryer. My dog. bought me.
Okay.
And I'm trying out different shit. I haven't done chicken wings yet, but I heard wings in the air fryer is bomb. So maybe I'll try that.
At a Super Bowl party, what's a must-have that's not chicken wings? What you gotta have tomorrow?
Beer.
Yeah.
Right.
I think potato salad, chips and dip,
Yep.
some type of slider or chicken wings.
Oh
or,
shit! He said the dude and his white mama spoke racist stuff like Drew Brees.
Shit. You talking about Pat Mahomes? Or?
Yeah, he said Mahone, and it seemed like when they have white moms, like when they're biracial and they have white moms, like it be shit. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But President Obama to me was fine.
Yeah, poppers.
But-
Yeah.
But I think because he married Michelle.
I was going to say that. Yeah, he had Michelle. That's the difference. But
Yeah.
Michelle don't play no games.
I love Michelle.
I love Rotel dip. Chips and guac.
Yeah. So
Chips, guac,
meatball.
pizza.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
pizza. I'm not cooking
That sound-
other than putting the stuff in the air fryer. That to me,
Yeah.
that's nothing. That's just
Yeah, yeah.
putting it in there. But other than that, I can order some pizza.
Yeah. I think I will. I want to order a thin crust pizza.
Pizza and wings, huh?
Veggie thin crust pizza.
You not eating meat either?
I just love the veggie. I don't really like meat from the places outside.
Pepperoni is
I'll
all.
eat
I mean,
it,
you
but
can't go wrong with pepperoni.
I don't know what they meat. I don't eat pepperoni. I don't eat beef or pork. So the chicken,
Oh, okay.
they say white meat. I think they just dyed it and it was dark meat. I don't know. I just don't trust. Yeah. You know. So
Hold on, you
veggie,
said-
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I
Wop,
do the
what
veggie.
is Wop wings and pizza? What is that? Wop.
Oh,
What
he
is
wild.
WAP?
Who said
You
that?
know
They
what WAP
wildin'.
is?
No,
wow.
Wop wings and pizza. What is that?
You don't know what WAP is. Cardi
I
B.
mean, I know what Wop, but
Yeah,
wings and pizza. What is what?
WAP is wings and pizza. Wings and pizza. That's what.
Oh,
What y'all doing? Yo, wildin'. Y'all gotta relax.
I'm sorry. I had already went to halftime. Okay,
They like, man,
sorry.
Listen,
Yeah,
that's
man.
what
they said Super Bowl lit over there. They said Super Bowl
Okay, I'm
lit.
sorry. I'm sorry.
WAP
Wait.
wings and pizza? Oh, look.
Yeah, I already
Oh,
know what I'm
wow.
gonna do at halftime.
I don't, is it a bad combination or what?
Why? Hilarious.
That's fun. That was good. That was good.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. Okay. She said I'm playing crazy. Hey, Tiara. Listen. Okay, are y'all talking about my little Halloween outfit? What's going? Is that what y'all
Oh,
talking
wait
about?
a minute. What don't we know?
Whatever. Anywho, I'm watching the game. I'm gonna win $400, and I'm drinking Patron and Red Bull
Red Bull, was it?
tomorrow. Yep, I'm gonna go get it, and because that was the first thing that was shown, and I'll be good. And at halftime, I'm gonna have wings and pizza.
You gotta say at halftime, I'm serving. Let me stop.
I'm serving wings and pizza at halftime.
Yeah.
She said she's serving WAP.
Right. I wasn't gonna say it though, but yeah, absolutely. People gonna look at you crazy as hell.
Right. Now, if I said it, no, it's wings and pizza.
Right. That was a good comment.
That was a good
Yeah, I liked
comment.
it.
Yeah,
That's
it
gonna be
was.
my
Wings and
new
pizza.
thing. You
Right,
want some
yeah,
wings?
wow.
You want some wings and pizza?
Well, he all like, oh yeah. Hold on. DoorDash should be here in 10 minutes. Relax.
Hilarious.
Read these comments.
Wait,
y'all.
she said Patron and Red Bull is nasty. If I
Yeah.
win $400, if I don't win, I'm still getting wings and pizza.
That's funny. What duo you want to see? She said you want to see this duo on the national anthem.
Who's doing the national anthem?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I guess they ain't gonna be taking a knee because the NFL then got on board with
Right.
Black Lives Matter. Then on Monday, y'all can have waffles and pancakes. Yes, waffles and pancakes
that's
in
funny.
the morning.
Really, Jasmine Sullivan? She doing
Oh,
it?
I like Jasmine. But what's a duo though? Who is she singing it with?
And how she go from breaking the windows at Chicago to being at the Super Bowl? Performing.
Jasmine has had a whole transformation. She's lost
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
she doing
weight.
this, though.
Huh?
Yes, she.
Wait, no, I'm getting the mix. You know who I'm thinking of? The one who did the She was at the inauguration for the last president. Yeah, not Jasmine.
What you
Y'all
talking
know
about?
what
The girl that did the
Yeah.
poem?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't think she's a singer. She a poet.
Wait.
Her name was
WAP
Gordon.
versus Dap.
Something Gordon. Amanda Gordon? Was Amanda
WAP
Gordon?
versus Dap.
First chair, I have a WAP joke for you on my page. Comedian WAP versus DAP.
What's Dap?
I can only imagine what DAP is.
Dry.
I'm unfamiliar with DAP.
That's supposed to be a guy singing. Okay, well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. A guy and Jasmine. Okay. Well, then I need to watch the beginning.
Yeah.
I'll be doing it.
Now, if Rock Nation is behind this, right? The Super Bowl or excuse me, the entertainment.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's in charge of the entertainment, right?
That's what I thought.
Listen, get the bag. I say get the bag.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm good. I'm watching.
The same
I
here.
think it'd be better if a man said, "I had WAP. I had some WAP."
I had some what, wings and pizza or
Just saying WAP.
Okay. That could be taken two different ways, though.
Because as a woman, if you saying I had WAP, you know.
That you served it.
yeah, you served them some what?
Yeah, right. It's a weekend doing halftime. Yes, he is.
Yes,
He
the
is.
Weeknd is doing halftime, and I'm interested to
What's
see
going on
this.
with him?
I think
Is
he got
just
some.
being a shocker now with this look.
He got some stuff going on. The same stuff as Kiki Wyatt, probably. Kiki and what's the NFL dude?
Who's that? Chad Wheeler?
Mm-hmm.
The abusive dude?
Yeah, they got issues. Okay, I'm gonna watch it though.
Yeah, y'all let me know. Trish did hit me up because I might need to borrow some money to get that 400.
Let me hold a few dollars.
Yeah, they hold you. Let me borrow $20 to tomorrow. Let me borrow $20.
You know what's funny? I had an uncle every time. Like I knew I was going in the area where he be, so I had my $2 ready. I'm like, I know he's gonna ask me for $2.
Yeah.
So whenever I would see him, I give him $2. That's my motherfucking niece. I miss him. He's no longer on this face of the earth, but I miss him quite a bit. I really wish I could give him $2 right now.
Yeah. I had an uncle. Well, he's still here, and he's still the same way. Mental health issues, but he know how to go. Hey, niece, you see me? Hey, niece, you give me $2. You ain't got $2. I know you got $1. You ain't got $1. You ain't got 50 cents. Well, give me a quarter then. Like, and you know, so
you gotta love him.
Yeah, it's like it's just what he does. And the crazy thing about it is, because of his mental health issues, he does get Social Security or whatever benefits you get for, you know, his condition. But because he doesn't take his medication, he got a fat bank account because he's not getting his checks because you got to check in and be well. You know what I'm saying? Take medicine, you know, it's stipulations to this. So he doesn't have anybody, you know, looking out for him in that respect. He doesn't like to take the medicine because of the way it makes him feel, but he's more normal and subdued with it. But when he's not, he you know, unkept on the street, asking for $2. Like I said, he got a fat bank account. So a lot of the people might be rich. Y'all be thinking they broke. They be out there asking you for money. They sitting on swole. Be like, man, go check your bank account. Just tell them.
Right.
Check your bank account.
We had the comment earlier that mental illness was where the genius is at.
Yeah. Right. Right. So it's just funny when you think about that. Some people really, if they had it together, they'd be okay. But yeah, that's what it is. Listen, I enjoyed y'all. I don't want to, you know, keep y'all. I know, you know, a lot of y'all appreciate y'all on YouTube and Facebook for riding with us. You know, we unorthodox, so we hang out as long as we want, or you know, or not. That's
right.
You know what I'm saying? Or not. You know, it's just about, you know, us talking about some things that matter, you know, some stuff that don't, you know how it go. And really just letting our hair down and relaxing and just, you know, enjoying each other's company, having an excuse to drink even if you're not drinking.
Right.
Right.
I'm
you're drinking something.
Yeah, you're drinking something. and just chopping it up about things that's happened. So it was fun. I enjoyed y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all stuff as well.
Yeah.
Of course.
And, we're gonna keep doing this once a month.
Okay.
Once a month, we're gonna get it in. So
and one of these days, I'm gonna come on here and give you my real opinion of the NOI and all that good stuff. But not right now. It's not the platform for that. But eventually.
Okay.
Okay.
You can give me bits and pieces. I'm good at piecing stuff together.
Just tell us what we have to look forward to.
Oh, they foul.
Okay, well, yeah. It's up, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Well, I did see the documentary Who Killed Malcolm X on Netflix.
Yeah.
We'll talk offline, but listen, I got to go serve some wings and pizza. It's 9:30.
Yeah.
I told my husband we was having wings and pizza tonight, and listen.
Yeah.
I gotta.
You don't want that. You don't want that box to get cold.
It's gonna be that damp.
I am
dry ass pizza.
unfamiliar with what that is.
Oh, that dry ass pizza. It's got cold. Shout out comedian now. That.
Oh Lord, I cannot with y'all.
Jeez. Mari, say good night. Love you, Mama.
Okay, so for y'all, before we get out of here, anybody want to say anything? Y'all done?
We all we got, y'all. We gotta unite. We gotta keep each other strong. We gotta keep each other lifted. Get out in the sun, people.
Yeah.
Get out there. It was a nice day today. Get out there tomorrow. Do your thing.
Check on your strong friends. Those who appear to be strong, check on them. They can only handle so much.
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
Again, check on your strong friends for real. And you guys keep your head up, wash your hands, try to distance yourself from people. Consider everybody in this pandemic that we're in, and love on each other. And have an awesome weekend. And thank you, for joining us on In Your Ear Radio After Dark. I love and appreciate y'all. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.